If I didn't pull up today, you'll never find my name in nobody's case. Steady yourself, move at your own pace. Gotta always remember that the turtle won the race. Go with your move, always think twice, cause if you think once, it can cost you your...
Yo, we are back and forth sports, where we always keep it real on all things sports. It's been a while, folks. Been off the earth for a little bit over a month, cause you know how life be lifing sometimes. But nevertheless, we are back. Big shout out to everybody that's gonna tune in today. Got a few members of the crew here with me. Hopefully, some more guys will be jumping on here shortly to hold it down with us. But nevertheless, we're gonna do what we gotta do. Shannon, what's going on with you, man? Long time.
Yeah, a very long time. Just watch my Warriors lose here and there. Been
Yeah,
tough.
you've been watching that quite often lately.
A little bit.
Prince, what's up with you, baby?
What's good with the family? Hey man,
Man,
at least you get to watch your team hold. My team dismounted, bro. We lost Embiid, and then the whole season just went down. You know,
man, I ain't
Yeah.
never seen a fall from grace like that,
and
man.
I'm talking about fall hard too. No cushion down there,
And y'all was definitely on y'all way too.
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So how's everything been going?
Everything been good on my end. You know, trying to be better than I was yesterday.
I know that's real. There you go.
Absolutely.
FJ, what's up with you, baby?
What's good, fellas?
Man,
How's it
good, man.
going?
Everything's good.
Man, you mad bald, bro. Dang, how old are you, by the way, FJ? FJ, my bad. I ain't because he always be wearing the hat
Yeah, shoot
though.
shots.
That
He be
shit
covering that.
crazy.
That's how you feel today, Channing?
Nah, man, you looking good, man. Glad to see you looking healthy.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
man.
hey, tell him to keep living.
And man, I promise you, man.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah,
on
I hope
living,
so.
man.
Your time will come, brother.
I trust me. I know my dad. My dad. I see my dad now, and I'm like, man, I don't have too much time left.
Oh yeah, yeah. Daddy, grandpa, all that. It's coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's coming, man. So,
It's
man, welcome.
inevitable.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But definitely want to welcome everybody back, man. I know it's been a minute, man, but y'all know how life be lifing
Already.
already,
absolutely.
man. So look, before we get into the main topics, man, got a few little quick things I want to ask y'all about. Get y'all opinion. What do y'all think about that Kyrie Irving game winner the other night, man? Poetry
Ooh,
in motion.
yes.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm
Man,
thinking
that
like
was
hey.
this.
tough.
Does Kyrie got two of the greatest buzzer beaters ever?
Yeah,
I don't know
you
about
could.
that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously one. I mean, when
Yeah,
you look at
one
that
for
finals,
sure.
for sure. I mean, I
Look,
think this was probably one of the most exciting. But when I think
I'm talking
of,
about degree of difficulty though.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure. That's why I was saying when you asked that question, I instantly start thinking of, the moment, like cause the moment does matter. But when you talking
Yeah, for
about
sure, for sure.
excitement, yeah, when you talking about excitement, man, Kyrie, I guarantee you, Kyrie has practiced that shot or similar shots to where there was no luck,
Thousands of times.
yeah, there was no heave.
Oh,
That was just like, okay, you got me Jokic on my right. I'm gonna just and then the little English he put, cause when he went up, he put that little turn, and it was just like a soft drop, man.
The man
nah, that
different.
was crazy.
Crazy.
That
I
was
mean,
crazy,
I
man.
don't I don't even have no response to it, to be honest, man. I'm like, it's unbelievable. For real.
Who who else in the league could make that shot?
I
I
think
mean, if we
Jokic
talk about
for
luck
sure
or we talk about who could do it on
No,
purpose.
I'm talking about on purpose. Can do it like
on
Kyrie did it.
purpose.
Kyrie 1-on-1 on that shit.
I think
Uh
Steph got the
Jokic.
capabilities.
I think I'm
I
gonna
think
have to go
I think Kyrie 1-on-1.
I mean, probably I don't know. Jokic probably can make this shot though.
What
He
about
He
hits that
LeBron
shot,
being he
but at a
left-handed?
smaller level. Nah, man.
I mean, you got to think though. LeBron floater ain't even that good though. I mean, just his regular floater ain't even. I can't see him making that shot.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't see too many people making that shot, man. That's amazing
Tough.
yeah, yeah.
for
It's
him to
shot
just
of the
float it in
year.
there. It's crazy. Oh yeah.
So, so outside of Kyrie's game winner, what y'all think about that Anthony Edwards dunk last night?
Man,
Man, I ain't never seen a man dunk and put a man out of the game.
You
man,
hear me? Boy got hurt from a dunk.
man. I tell you what, man. I can't see Collins coming back from that, man.
Man,
I tell you what, he need to keep that poster or video. He need to keep it far away from his kids and grandkids, because
oh yeah.
Fact.
they gonna have a time with that boy.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
you know what?
Then-
It's really. Oh, what's up?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's really full cycle because I remember back in when they made that long playoff run, he dunked on Embiid kind of like that with the with Trae Young's alley oop, and you know it really comes full circle because you know he was on the other end of it. So
Man,
I was
Ah,
like,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
I hate my guy just being you know his fall from grace kind of, but
Yeah. Well,
it is what
just
it
think
is.
about in the last 2 to 3 years how many dunks we've seen between Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant. Just like defying gravity, man. Just I'm talking
Yeah.
about vicious, violent dunks on
Yeah.
people, man. I love what the NBA is right now, man. These guys, man. I mean, they gonna put on the show. You know,
But the crazy thing about it is he put a mean crossover on Collins before that.
I know.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like, Collins, you getting picked on, bro.
Yeah. And what's the guy name? In the second in the Laker game, they got the dunk.
Oh, you talking
It was
about
Trace Jackson.
oh,
he came from
Trace,
Duke. You
yeah.
talking about I
Was
can't think
Trace
his name right
Trace
now.
something? Either
Uh,
He
way,
was a Johnson or a Jackson or something.
It's
Trace
it's
Jackson.
some
That's what I was
Johnson.
thinking. But you know what? That's
you
the
mean Trey
crazy
Jackson
thing.
Davis?
No, I may be thinking about the wrong person. But either way,
Yeah,
look how good that dunk was, and nobody's even talking about it.
Nope.
nope.
His name
Hey, man.
is Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a good dunk, man. But man, just dunking putting it next to that Edwards, man, it was just clear separation.
I really like the trajectory N is actually going on. I don't know if you guys have looked at social media lately, but they calling him you know, MJ's son, and that's rightfully so because he
Oh, he
really
got the
does have that
dog.
killer instinct. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got that. He from that Jordan Kobe lineage, Iverson. You know,
Yeah.
just he coming. I like how he play. Even when they did the little after the game interview, and they were asking him, he looked at it, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite dunk right there." You know, he just so like
Nah,
straight up.
that nigga
real,
said,
man.
little ass
Yeah.
nigga on national TV, man.
Man, yeah, I love Ant, man. You know, when I talk to people now, I know Shay getting a lot of attention, but Ant, my guy, man, of the future. I love Shea Silky game, but it ain't nothing like an Anthony Edwards game, man. You just
That's a
don't know what
fact.
you're gonna get.
Yeah, you
I,
can't
I
go
feel like
wrong.
Absolutely.
I feel like Shea just slightly better than Ant-Man right now, but I feel like Ant-Man can be the best player in the league. I don't think Shea can be the best player in the league.
Nah, I don't need. Whew, and then I'm
He
wondering, like,
played the wrong position
who is
Yeah.
that?
to be Shea to be the best player in the league. They ain't gonna ride with no point guard like that.
But you know what? And that's the thing. He should let Giddy play more point guard, cause
I agree.
that's the only reason Giddy really should be out there.
Yeah.
Is facilitating. And so the
Yeah.
last thing I want to get y'all boys, man, what y'all think about this Gafford move going to Dallas, man? I know we hadn't talked since he been in Dallas.
I love it and I hate it. I love it
you hate
because that fan right up the street. I hate it
Yeah,
because one I gotta listen to DA mouth every time I fucking see him. I gotta hear that shit. That's the main reason. But
Yeah.
other than that, I like it because he fit good there. But I just feel like some games they don't play him enough, and some games, so they give him the minutes. But I ain't the coach, so I can't really decipher what's going on there. But I like the move. He fit there for sure.
Well, I think it's a matchup, a matchup
Yeah,
game,
something like that for sure.
because what you see when they play bigger players, he play more for girth and size. But when he got to guard more quicker and more athletic bigs, they tend to put Lively in. But if you think about it, they both basically playing 48 minutes together, and it's pretty
Tight,
much
yep.
split down the middle. Well, I think
Yeah.
Dallas is a real contender. If you're not watching Dallas right now, you're making a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Since they made that trade, think about it, they hauled off 7 in a row. Then I know they hit a little small slump where they lost like 2 or 3 in a row, but now they back 5 out the last 7. So if you look at their total output since Brian, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's to me, Gaff is the biggest reason for that turnaround. And I'm
Facts.
not
They
saying that
needed it.
yeah, it's not no hometown. Gaff, when he first came in, he gave him that new boost of energy, and I think he showed Jason Kidd something that Jason Kidd needed
Was
to
looking
see.
for in somebody else.
Yeah, and then if you
Mm.
look at it, he started those games even when Lively came back. Then they took Gaffer out of the starting lineup and put Lively in. That's when they lost them games in a row. Then when they put Gaffer back in is when they start back winning again. You know,
Yeah.
I think they wanted him to be past Gaffer so bad when he's just not at this point.
Yeah.
But he a
I
bad boy
will.
too, though.
I will say this though, man. I think even just with the move in general, I think it's big for the city of El Dorado, man. You
For
got people
sure.
there's people that able to get on the road and go support. I think that's
Mhm.
big time.
Oh yeah, nah, I totally agree, man. Totally agree.
Yeah, man. I was about to say the same thing. I was just like putting like it's just like I feel like he's one of the first people in the mainstream to kind of just show love and like give love back to his city.
Mhm.
So like when you see like El Dorado's own like on national TV and you got a whole city of people just supporting you like that's really special, man. I don't think El Dorado's really had that and any other
We
point in history.
haven't.
So
We
We
had
ain't like
we never had no shit like that.
yeah, we ain't like
yeah, that's
strong.
crazy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
Like
man.
that's pretty cool.
You, hey, we happy to get us one. That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. Well, man. Anyway, man. So I guess the main reason I wanted to get you brothers on today, man, to talk about the NBA power ranking, man. So right now, are y'all like conventional wisdom, Celtics, Denver, or y'all guys looking at some more teams?
uh
I
I'm
really like
not,
the Celtics, to be honest. Like if honestly, if the Celtics don't make the finals this year, I'm gonna be a little bit mad because Jason Tatum's been playing his best basketball. You can see it. I was watching Mind the Game podcast today, and what LeBron was saying, I was like, yo, like he's kind of right. I remember Jason Tatum being kind of like he was young and inexperienced, and he wasn't making the
baby.
right plays. Yeah, exactly. He was a baby, but like now when you look at him, like he's the real leader of that team. Like he's willing to lead that team to whatever he can do. So I think they should make the finals. And they'll probably win, to be honest, if they play against the Nuggets.
Think so?
I personally think so. But yeah, I think the Warriors are kind of done this year. But next year is our year for real. But
I know that was hard
Hey,
for
man.
you to say.
Don't be a Cowboy fan.
nah, man.
FJ, what you was saying before Channing was talking, what do you think?
I mean, man, honestly, it's one of those things where kind of like the Pat Mahomes situation. Man, the Nuggets play so good together, man. Till it's just, I mean, the Nuggets play such great basketball. Like they ain't out here trying to be flashy. They ain't out here doing nothing crazy. They just simply getting the job done. And right now, you can look at it, man. The Nuggets really just coasting it out, man. They coasting it out, and when playoff time comes,
They're gonna turn it up.
you're gonna see a different ball game. I don't see the Thunder nor Timberwolves scraping the surface of the Nuggets. I just don't see it. They're ahead of them in the standings right now, only by a half a game. But I don't see them. I can't see nobody beating them in a 7-game series. I
What
just
about
don't
in the
see it right
East?
now. In the East, I'm gonna have to go with Boston, man. I think Boston. I think they should be able to get there. I think they honestly, man. I just don't. I definitely don't believe in Cleveland. They the three in the 3 spot right now. I think the Knicks will probably be the biggest threat in the East, to be honest. If the
I
Knicks
agree with that.
if the Knicks can get healthy, they can get healthy depending on how Julius Randle come back. I think they should be the squad that to get not to come out the East, but to get the Celtics a run.
you don't think the Bucks at all are like, stand any chance?
Man, the Bucks just don't move me like that for whatever reason. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know
They
if it's
ain't clicked yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because Middleton he's in and out the lineup, and you still don't know what you're gonna get from Dame and Giannis in the playoffs. So I think that's the only thing that's holding me back from the Bucks right now.
What
Yeah,
about you,
no, I
Dre?
feel that.
I'm thinking the same thing. You know, Boston in the East, Denver in the West. Like Denver just plays so good together, and right now, like they just playing with their food, bro. Like they not even really trying. So in the playoff, they definitely gonna turn it up, and I can't really see nobody beating Denver. I can see, well, if Philly was healthy or if Milwaukee had clicked, I can see one of them beating Boston. But right now, Boston looking head and shoulders. Boston looking like the best team in the league, or even over Denver. So it's kind of hard to bet against them, even though in the playoffs they do tend to beat themselves more than anything. But they my favorites right now. Definitely Denver and Boston.
Yeah. Well, so this
Yeah.
this is my question because all three of y'all basically said the same thing, but we I know LJ. So if if Denver, okay, I think we all agree Denver's definitely a juggernaut, but they've only won one championship, right? They've only had one championship appearance. So
Yeah,
how do we automatically give them the oh well we just know Denver's going to be there and make it? Because I know it's conventional wisdom to look at Denver and say, okay, yeah, right now they just coasting. And I'm a big Joker fan. I love Joker. I love Mike Malone. I think Mike Malone the best coach in the league. That's just my opinion. But I don't know if it's just a foregone conclusion with Denver because they have looked mortal on multiple occasions. You know, I know they've been playing a lot better since the All-Star break, but prior to the All-Star break, you know, I guess it goes to y'all point. Kansas City didn't look good either. But Kansas City had already been to two Super Bowls, won one, and just had been consistent for the last 5 years as a top team. I don't see Denver like that. And also Oklahoma City. I'm not big on young teams, just automatically granting them superiority, but Oklahoma City play a old man's game and they play a very mature game for a team full of young people. So I don't want to just overlook them, you know, like they can't do it.
you think
And
OKC can beat Denver?
I think they can. I don't think they will. And I agree with y'all. If gun to my head, I'm picking Denver. So I
Here's what I
understand
think.
why. But
Here's what I think.
hold on,
Okay.
Chandler. Let me finish my thought. But if you go to the East with Boston, same thing. Has Boston really gave anybody any real confidence to say that okay, this the year they get it done? Once again, if I had to pick, I'm picking with y'all. I'm saying Boston too, with a gun to my head. But they haven't proved to me overwhelmingly that no doubt they're gonna be the one standing there because I've seen that before where they let me down. So maybe it's Boston
I
letting me
agree.
down a couple of times, but I need to see Boston do it. And if Denver can do it, I'll be 100% confident in the future saying, okay, yeah, Denver is to the end. But neither one has really showed me 100%. But ultimately, I do agree with all y'all that if I had to bet, I would bet on Denver and Boston.
Yeah, and the East is kind of like Boston by default because the teams that possibly could have beat them got hurt.
Both. Well, two
Yeah,
teams
yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying.
New York would be a problem for them with a full with Julius Randle. What's Mitchell? The center. What's his
Yeah, I
name?
agree.
Mitchell Robinson and
Yeah,
Ananobi, man. Cause
yeah.
when Mitchell Robinson come back and Ananobi, man, do you know how much defense?
That's defense.
That's instant defense, instant. And they already playing good without them players.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think New York is the biggest threat in the East.
That was my thinking
I
as
agree.
well.
I agree.
Doug, what's up with you, baby?
What's going on, man? How y'all fellas doing today, man? Sorry I'm a little late, man. Look out here shopping with the missus, man. You know how it goes.
Hey, ain't
I
nothing
feel
wrong with
you.
that, man. Happy wife, happy life. Look. You see,
That's
Fred got
it.
his
That's it.
cheerleader. She pop up
I
every
was finna
show.
talk shit
Look, hey,
till you
look.
brought your wife up.
I seen it. Listen, I seen it in the comments. She said whatever he say is right, so I can't argue with it, man.
Can't even argue with it.
Can't argue
Yeah,
with it.
man. So who you got right now, man, on the East and the West coming out for the NBA?
It's basically what it's the majority rules, man. I'm gonna stick with Boston, and the reason why I say Boston is because Drew Holiday. I've seen Drew Holiday win a championship, and that's what Boston was missing was a championship pedigree type player that could come in, and he is showing what he can do with this team. This team is quietly running through the East. They are quietly running through the West, and they are playing good ball. And I feel like it's because of him being that leader in that locker room, settling down Jaylen Brown, settling down Tatum, letting them know that they are the best two players coming up in this league, and this is what they need to do. And I like what they're doing. Far as Denver is just like Denver to me. Denver slow rolling it, man. I look at the Clippers. The Clippers got to feel like they got to prove something, so they putting out too much to try to keep this top seed. Where you got somebody like Denver is coasting. Denver don't have no major injuries or nothing. You got Kawhi missing games. You got Paul George missing games. You don't know if Harden gonna be healthy. You got Westbrook out right now. So they're doing all this to try to keep this lead and stay a race. And I feel like they're gonna run out of gas the way they're playing if they don't stay healthy in the right time. Where you got Denver is just coasting on through there. They playing good ball. Yeah, they lose it to some young teams like Sacramento and OKC. But in the end, I feel like they got their championship pedigree. They still got the same full roster. They still kind of young. I feel like they're going to pull it out.
So let me ask y'all then, based on what we've been seeing from the Mavericks over the last month and a half, are they any kind of threat? Can a Kyrie, Luka with chemistry? Because they played I know Kyrie's played like almost 20 games straight. And him and Luka done got a lot of reps, and they don't look like the Kyrie and Luka from last season with 20 games left. Can those boys beat any team? Can they be a threat to any team in the playoffs? Shannon, you say no.
Not specifically the Nuggets. If we're talking about the Nuggets being the top contender out of the West, I love Daniel Gafford, but he's not a defensive big. Of course, he's going to provide size, but what he mostly provides is rebounding and offense. So when you get to a guy like Nikola Jokic,
you ain't been seeing all those blocks.
You what?
Look.
He is a rebounding defender. That's what he is.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I can't agree.
Hear me out. When you get to a guy like Nikola Jokic is going to exploit every part of your defense. And I understand Daniel Gafford, of course, like he's not bad at defense. I'm just saying you're going to need a guy who's going to take it to the next level, like Rudy Gobert, for example, who's going to essentially lock up the best player on your offense.
Up? You think Rudy can lock up Joker?
Not
you don't need nobody. You don't.
But he's gonna disrupt Joker enough to where it's gonna disrupt the whole offense because the whole offense is running through Nikola Jokic.
I think you have to take a Greg Popovich look at this, and his whole philosophy was, I know I'm gonna get one player that's gonna drop 30 or 40, but I want to stop everybody else. You're not gonna shut down Jokic. It's no center that's gonna shut him down. All you need Daniel to do is slow him down and stay out of foul trouble with him and Lively, and you put that two domination together, and they can possibly slow him down. But you're not going to stop him. Who you want to stop is stop their three-point shooting. You want to stop Michael Porter Jr. You want to stop Aaron Gordon from getting them extra points and getting those rebounds. 18-20 night from Aaron Gordon will beat you because he's a silent assassin. He can get a quiet 25 points, him and Porter together, and Jokic might not have number 20. Well, you got these two with 25 plus right here. So, they have a well-balanced team, so it's going to be an overall defense that's going to have to stop them.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, and also on that point, like, who on the Mavericks is going to stop both of those guys?
Stop who?
Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon.
Well, they did a pretty good job of it the other night.
Yeah, but that's the regular season. We're talking about the playoffs when you got to step up your play. And
I think Dallas' biggest problem is who go.
It's the guard play.
Problem is who gonna share the ball. Yeah, it's the guard play.
Yeah, it's the who gonna stop Jamal Murray. To me, is the problem because nobody's going to stop Joker. Even the Eiffel Tower, nobody's going to stop the Joker when he's playing basketball because he affects the game in too many ways. You can stop him from scoring, but can you stop him from getting 13 assists and 20 boards? Like, he's going to have an impact on the game. So you might well just leave Joker out. But what I saw Dallas do that I thought was extremely smart was they didn't have Gafford or Lively on him. They brought Maxey off the bench, which is another 6'10" guy with girth, who got more side to side agility than both of them, and they let him guard, and they put Gafford and Lively on Aaron Gordon, which was a better matchup. And if you see how many points they held them to 105 points, and that was really because they went on a run the last 3-4 minutes, so they almost was gonna be a sub 90 game for them. So I thought that strategy that Kidd employed, and Kidd is a horrible coach to me, but I thought that was a smart strategy, putting Maxey on him and taking the centers and putting them on Aaron Gordon.
Man, I mean, I tell you what though, whenever Luka decide that it's more than Phoenix and the Clippers,
Right?
because
Yeah.
it's like Luka only get up for Phoenix and the Clippers.
He see them. Yeah, he definitely think of barbecue chicken.
Yeah, I think if you can get that type of Dallas Mavericks against the field, I wouldn't mind taking Dallas.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. But see, even with that, if last year, the 2 years when he exploded on them, he didn't have Kyrie, and I just see him and Kyrie, they playing well off each other. They're not playing. It's not what we saw at the end of last year when they both were hurt and only had a month to play together, no practice time. They playing good off each other. I think they could be the biggest threat. I see them like New York.
They changed that my turn, your turn offense.
Yeah, nah.
That's it.
And I think
That's it, Trey. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, I think Kyrie done already understood that it's Luka's team. He's not even trying to make it his team. But Kyrie shows up when you need him. Okay, fourth quarter, we need a quick burst. Let me come out here. Oh, we need some threes. Oh, whatever it takes for that particular game. That's what I'm seeing Kyrie play. And he's my favorite player, but you can't even it's no distractions with him this year. Like nothing. He's just playing ball. And that's scary. And I think even on those games where Luka probably used to feel like he got to do everything, he know I can get out of Kyrie way and take me a long break if I need to, So I think they're gonna be some big threats, But
I will say if the playoffs started today, it'll be. I don't know what's going on with Karl Anthony Towns. I don't know if he's gonna be back or not for the first round, but playoffs start today. It'd be Dallas and Minnesota. And Minnesota, the best defensive team in the league.
I think Minnesota has that over Dallas.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, they don't even look bad with Naz Reid.
Man, Naz Reid is a. I mean, dude, right there, man, undrafted and he's killing it.
Yeah,
he's the definition of a role player.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely a role player, but man, he inching away from a role player.
He's a good role player.
He's a good role.
He's a team player now.
He got a bag coming to him if he ever leave.
Man.
Oh yeah.
If they were smart, I would try to get some pieces for Karl Anthony Towns, and I would start Naz because they got too many big men, and Naz can simulate a lot of what.
They got too many franchise players too.
Yeah, for sure. If I was Minnesota, I'd be looking for who's they point guard? Conley, right? Yeah.
Conley.
I would be looking to upgrade from Conley. That's just my opinion. I would try to upgrade from Conley and just get some more depth, man, because they got a solid team, but I don't think they need Naz Reid because this ain't Naz Reid first year playing good. Naz Reid been balling the last 3 years.
Yeah.
If you've been watching him,
he was called in college too.
Yeah. So I don't know if you need Gobert. I don't know if because you're gonna have to pay Naz Reid next year. I can't see you keeping all three of them.
Nah,
and Karl Towns finna want $50 million a year.
I think they finna pull themselves away from Towns, man. I wouldn't be surprised a team like the Spurs go out to Towns.
Yeah, that would be a good upgrade, but
that'll be dope. Him and Wemby, that's decent. I mean, they ain't gonna win none, but they can complement each other.
Because I see that they see the direction that Ant is going, and they finna build around Ant. They finna like players is gonna start talking. The players talking about wanting to go play with him, and Gobert or Towns got to go.
So speaking of Wemby, I'll be the first one to admit, man, I was wrong on Wemby. I didn't think Wemby was gonna be bad, but my God,
he shut me the fuck up.
I wanted to wait to the end of the season and give him a eye test, the kid's certified, man. He's certified, man. All, and I'm gonna tell you, if they don't get him no help this summer, and I say this summer, he gone. He's gonna leave.
You think so?
I
He's
think because it's San Antonio.
gonna leave. I mean, I feel like if you put the pieces around him, he'll stay. But the way he playing, and I listen to how he talk, he don't like losing. He play hard every game. If you don't get that man some help this summer and use some of these draft picks and this capital that you got, he's gonna leave you in 2 years.
I think he want to be in a big city. He look like a big city kid to me.
And I'm gonna
Unless
tell you,
Pop
go get him, Drake.
retired.
If he leave the Knicks, he's going to New York.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's going
Just
to
some
New York.
big market.
Can you imagine a Wemby in New York with that franchise ain't had a star player and a big run and you put him in New York? Yeah.
I don't think he's going nowhere.
I don't know,
think-
man.
Unless Pop retires, I don't think he's leaving.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why I don't think he's going anywhere, because I can't see Pop surviving. Pop needs to get out of the way. And this nothing but respect to Pop. To me, Pop top 3 coach of all time. You can put him wherever you want him, 1, 2, or 3.
Yep.
His time that came and went. These kids need a new voice, cause Pop just ain't it. Just my opinion. I love Pop. I think they need to get a different kind of coach in there to run a new, more modern offense and let them boys go. Because if you look at San Antonio, they got a team full of horses, bro. I'm talking about pure D athletes with a lot of potential, you know.
Yeah.
So I think if you get the right coach in there right now, a new voice, you know, I think it could be big. But I don't know if the league even wants Wemby to bounce around. I think they want him in San Antonio. I think that's one of the best franchises, you know, best ran franchise, and I think they want him there right now. But and then
Well, I mean-
he's gonna have to be there with at least what is that rookie scale? What is the rookie scale contract?
5 years,
5
4 years with a player option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't see him leaving. I mean, he's not gonna leave within the first 5 years.
No, I just feel like eventually he gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see
Got
that's a
Some
long
help.
time. Like, because see right now he's about to be battling for face of the league, because I know they want him to be, but Anthony Edwards gonna have something to say about that, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So it's
Definitely.
gonna be interesting to see how these next 5 years look, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, look, switching gears a little bit, man, to the NFL, man. What do y'all think about free agency?
First
Man,
off, I want to congratulate 2 of my fellow brothers on here right now. They went out and had probably the worst 3 quarterbacks on the roster. And they went out and got a future quarterback and a quarterback that can win now in the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So Dre and FJ, I want to congratulate y'all
Hey.
for fixing y'all quarterback
We
situation.
won free agency for sure.
Look good. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah,
fan of
that's-
Fields, so I will be rooting for y'all this year.
Man,
Fields ain't gonna play.
I think they'll find like a package for him. He ain't gonna get a lot of playing time, but they'll find something for him.
Yeah,
So y'all think Pittsburgh won the free agency?
easily.
Oh yeah, they won it by a landslide.
You hear me?
Man,
It ain't
y'all
even
keep
close.
thinking Russ is still good.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. People looking at the names that the other teams players they brung in. Now you better look at that money situation. Look at the money
We
situation.
didn't need nobody. We didn't need nothing but a quarterback. We got 2 quarterbacks, and we got Patrick Queen.
Hey, look,
Bro,
Patrick
my boy
Quinn was a
Chop,
big pickup.
Chop said we gave y'all a Dolphin too, man. We gave y'all Deshaun Elliott, man. So look,
Hey man, we got Minka from y'all too. Give us some more good players.
Look, we don't mind giving y'all no player scene like.
man, now I think they won free agency, man, just off the simple fact of the players that they got in and didn't spend no money for them.
Yeah, now I will definitely say that y'all salary cap didn't get hurt any. I'm just still
At
trying to
all.
understand though, and I know it's a logic for it, and I can kind of see it, but I don't know if I'm getting Russ, if I'm getting what's my man from Chicago?
Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields. I don't know if I'm getting both of them.
I don't know.
But-
I tell you what, I don't.
But
go ahead,
because
go
of
ahead.
the price, because the price tag is so low, I do get it. But I guess it ain't nothing wrong with it. 'Cause what y'all paying Russ like $1 million, right?
Yeah,
And Fields we're getting like what about 3 or 4 million?
yeah.
Yeah, that ain't nothing at the quarterback position. And it does give I'm rooting for Fields. I ain't against Russ, but I think, okay, Russ, they obviously putting you in the Carmelo Anthony, deal. They ready to get Russ out the league, man. I see it. I
Well,
don't like
Russell
it, but
Fields
I
been
see
pretty
it.
much the same player the last 2 years.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. So
I
why
agree.
not go with the younger one? The one that you're gonna develop.
I trust me. I probably would do that
Well,
too.
I
I
mean,
probably
I
would
look
go
at it.
with
I
Fields,
think
but you don't get Russell Wilson to sit him on the bench though.
Well, if you paying him $1
yeah,
million, you
I
can
don't
afford to
know.
sit him on the bench.
I think what
Yeah,
And
Pittsburgh
honestly,
did was they just got a blessing, man. Like they went after the quarterback they wanted in Russell, and I feel like Fields fell in their lap, man. I really do because I really think they
nah.
thought Kenny
Mike
Pickett
T
was
was
gonna
talking about getting
rise
Jay Fields
back
all
over
year.
Russell.
I mean, I honestly, man, just looking down the road at this, I really don't. I don't know what Pittsburgh plan is though. That's my thing.
I guess that's kind of what
Because
I'm trying to go with it.
see, here's the thing, man. Like you're gonna have to give Fields $25 million if you want to give him a 5th-year option, which will be up. It got to be done by May the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. They already said that they probably not gonna do that. So that kind of says, okay, well, why did we trade for him? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Because
kind of
we got
confusing.
him for a Snicker bar, a bag of awesome. You feel me? We got him for
Oh no,
nothing.
no, no. I get you on that, but my thing is he's probably not gonna get a lot of playing time. I
I
mean,
agree.
if he wins the starting job over Russ, I'd be shocked. Honestly, I'd be shocked. I can't. I just think it's Russ' job. I honestly believe that.
Yeah, coach already done said that's our starter.
Yeah, I just like I said, I don't know what the long term option. I don't know what the long term plan is buying this.
Can you see Russ coming playing good and we extend him? Can you see that?
They've already discussed it. They've discussed it. So
Brother,
that's
I'm
what I'm
asking,
saying.
can
Like,
you see that happening? That's what I'm asking. I want your opinion, not theirs.
oh, most definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Russ already saying he want to play 5 more years.
Yeah, I seen him say that. I was just trying to see how
Yeah.
much confidence do you got in him? Because I'm on the fence with it. Like I'm like he better than what we had, but like that shit he done put on tape the last couple years. Like I'm torn.
Well, I tell you what, if he can give me what he gave me last season, I'll ride with him.
Yeah,
I think his season was definitely. I I don't think it was judged fairly. I don't think he
I
had a
agree with
bad
that.
season. I mean, I just look at I know people want to say, "Oh, the eye test is different." Bro, I'm looking at the passer rating, how many interceptions you threw, which wasn't very many, how many touchdowns you threw, which was a good amount. I mean, he didn't have a bad season. He just didn't stand out because the team wasn't good. But if
Yeah.
you'd have put somebody else's name on that jersey, we wouldn't be saying that. That's
I
why I
agree
keep
with that.
saying it's the Carmelo Anthony effect. It's like the league feel like it's just time for you to go for some reason, whatever that reason is. So we're gonna discredit you and try to get you out. That's
Yeah.
all I see, because there's no other reason to try to get rid of Russ. Like Russ should have still been in Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, Denver. I mean, you had a coach that came through the door like, I don't like you, Russ. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
embarrass you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do
Mm-hmm.
everything I can to you. So
Yep.
he was doomed the minute Sean Payton came over there. So I don't really think he got a fair shot. But I've just seen it in basketball. They tried to do Russell Westbrook like that. They successfully did Carmelo Anthony like that, and I feel like that's what's happening to Russ. So
Mm.
I don't know, but hopefully, only good thing about it, and I ain't no look. I love Mike Tomlin, man. So it's always a blessing to see Tomlin get blessed with you know, some nice gifts. Now obviously I had to hear y'all mouth about it, but you know, I don't mind that so much. So
Nah, I still.
who y'all
It's,
think going number one in the draft? Y'all think it's Caleb Williams for sure?
oh yeah, it's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I don't know how much I like it, but yeah.
You can't pass up on Caleb after you done passed up on the other good quarterbacks that's balling right now. You got to take a quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah. Who y'all think gonna be the first non-quarterback come out?
Marvin
Probably
Harrison.
Marvin
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Harrison.
or a lineman. Or a lineman.
People don't
Yes.
mess with linemen
I
anymore.
think I don't see how you pass Marvin Harrison if you already got a quarterback.
I'm with you.
Now let me ask y'all.
y'all.
Let me ask y'all this though. A lot of people like Steve Smith are saying that they feel like Neighbors is a better pick than Harrison from LSU.
It's a toss up.
Yeah, I think you probably could go either way, but I think the name gonna get him picked
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
Well, and more consistent years too.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you got all these teams, all the top teams. I mean, top 4 teams all need a quarterback. So quarterback's going off the board, top 4 for sure.
Didn't the Bears get Kenny Pickett? Or am I tripping?
Nah, Philly got Pickett.
Philly?
He left us talking about some. He don't want to be a backup. He went to a team where he gonna for sure be a backup.
Yeah, for the rest of his career.
Smart man.
Literally.
Yeah.
He finna go over there and play a Jimmy G role.
Man,
Jeez, crazy.
that man said he didn't want to be a backup.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What
man.
about-
It's who y'all want, Keith? Who y'all want, bro?
Man, I want Caleb Williams.
I don't think he gonna be there. He ain't gonna be a
He
favorite.
ain't gonna be there.
See,
If he don't go one, he for sure going two.
See, in my perfect world, we would have went out to Justin Fields. I wanted us to get Justin Fields and then pick Harrison first. Give us that threat. Because I believe in Fields, man. I just feel like he ain't got a good shot yet. I don't feel like he was set up to win. But, you know, obviously, I mean Drake,
Don't get it twisted now. If you want him, you can go get him. It's gonna cost you though.
Nah.
First round pick.
Everything must go.
Look, we already
Everything must
decided
go.
we already decided
What pick y'all got? Top 10? Give us that pick. Y'all can get
we
it.
number 3. No, we like number 3 or 4, but no.
Yeah, let us get that number 3.
1. That was reserved for Caleb Williams only. Since we don't have him, then I
No. That's what I'm saying. If you want Caleb Williams, you can go get him. It's Chicago probably gonna want a lot for it.
They want everything.
They gonna want at least 3 first round picks, man. At least 3.
Yeah.
Man, they gonna want 3 first round pick, a 4th round pick, a 6th round pick, 2 players, a mansion, 3 cars, by 17 hookers.
Like they looking at this boy like Spurs were looking at Wemby, man. Like that's how much hype they got around this dude, man. Like I don't know, man. I think
Drake. I think Drake may be he would probably be my pick though. You know, being we couldn't get Caleb.
To be honest, I think Drake
over
May
buddy
is-
from LSU.
Huh?
Over buddy from LSU.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Man, the thing about Jaden Daniels, man, that bothers me, he is thin, brother. And I'm talking about
he a little dude. I ain't paying no attention to him. He a little dude.
Man, he thin, bro. He thin.
Drake May is typically a Patriot style quarterback. You know, that's kind of the type of quarterback we look for. I don't know. I think he like 6'2", 6'3". He big.
Nah, he's like prototypical. Like Drake May is a prototypical quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of quarterback. You know, I'm still stuck in the Brady era, so you know.
It wouldn't surprise me to get him.
Little bit dog. Brady ain't walking back through them doors. It's a wrap.
That's true. And y'all ain't gonna have another steel curtain.
We ain't looking for it though. We ain't looking for another steel curtain though.
That don't mean y'all giving up on it, right? I mean,
we ain't looking for another steel curtain.
Bro, you can't get mad at me because I'm wishing for something good to happen with my franchise.
Hey,
let me wish.
Look.
Let me have my moment.
Hey, on the
we
good note,
been suffering.
My boy said he losing weight this year, man. He said he was a little too big. So Tua's going to come back in shape. Listen, damn it, you better lose 30 pounds because I'm ready to get rid of you now. Hell, I ain't even finna sit up. We could have went and got Justin Fields. Shit.
Yeah.
I guess everybody wanted Justin Fields.
Man, I just feel like he didn't get a good shot.
That's how I feel. I
I'm
feel
with
the
you.
same way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, Jaden Daniels weighed 210 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lightweight.
Wait, how tall is he?
He probably don't weight that. They probably gave him 10 pounds.
He's 6'4",
Like
but
6'1"?
he's 6'4".
Dang.
Man,
Now how tall?
210, bro.
How tall was Cam Newton?
Cam Newton like 6'6",
6'5".
Yeah, he like
Okay.
6'5",
yeah.
6'6".
6'5".
He had
Two-
like,
But
250.
Cam Newton, I know Cam Newton was bigger than that when he came out.
He was like 250.
Oh,
What?
yeah. He was
Yep.
he was
big.
big. Like,
Cam Newton's like a running back, man.
On my
For real.
mama.
Yeah.
Cam Newton like a tight end.
But I mean,
He just
Lamar-
happened to
but
be
Lamar-
able to throw.
But Lamar Jackson ain't no big dude either, though.
No, but
Now, Lamar
got a
probably
different
175.
kind of skill set.
Lamar's from
Now,
40.
and I'm glad you brought his name up. Remember last year, one of the last shows we had, I was talking about him. Y'all cannot tell me this boy is not turning into James Harden.
Who was that?
Lamar.
Lamar.
James
What you,
Harden?
okay, so what you think up with him, man? Why you say that?
I just have not seen him be his best in the playoffs, and his game always seems to change.
That's
like-
what I've been telling y'all, man.
No, I've been
Yeah,
saying it too.
yeah.
Me, you right, me and you
Y'all,
wrong with me on that.
yeah.
That's what
It
I
have.
keep saying, bro. I
It
love
have.
Lamar, man, but I mean, I'm not comparing him as far as his character to James Harden, but his actual play, it's like it starts getting real fuzzy once he get in the playoffs.
See,
he
here's
had-
the
he had-
thing, man.
He had the door open for him, man, and he didn't walk through it. It was there for him.
Well,
Here's the
they
thing.
they went away from their game, you know.
Right. He tried to out quarterback the quarterback.
Yeah, you can't.
Man, you
do
know
that.
what though, bro? I feel like somebody got in Lamar head, man.
Yeah, man.
Like-
you ain't lying,
like-
FJ.
Bro,
Oh,
I
man.
feel like Lamar, like it's like somebody told him you're gonna be a pocket quarterback today.
Yeah,
Like,
He
bro,
got
wouldn't
that Cam Newton syndrome, like how
Bro.
Cam did in the Super Bowl.
bro, he wouldn't even run the ball. Like he wouldn't even run it.
He wouldn't even run the ball, man.
I'm like, bro, this is who you are. Like,
Okay, cool. The whole season. If you don't want to run it, I got it. Okay, maybe you're trying to preserve yourself, but you got to pull out your best
Your ass-
attributes in the
Your
playoffs.
ass ran for damn near 200 yards on us almost. Shit.
It sounds like you still hurt about that.
Hey, yeah, I am. You messed up our playoff roster. I mean, I got down there. I see it in the playoffs. Shit, you gonna run for 200 on us? You and Edwards, and then you can't even run the damn ball for 50 yards against the Chiefs. Like, come on, man. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's like he was trying to live up to what other people was trying to get him to do, man. I'm like, bro, you
Yep,
just got to
yep.
play your game, man. You got to play your game.
Yeah, I think he got caught up with the matchup against Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
I think he saw what Pat Mahomes was doing over there. He was like, man, I gotta beat him with his own style somehow. Like,
Man, you will
Then
never
they'll-
beat Patrick Mahomes trying to
Yeah,
play
like-
quarterback against him.
guess
I'm
it was
talking
up to
about
his
you
head,
never
man.
gonna out Patty
That'll
Patty.
never happen. That'll never happen.
yeah,
The only person that could even have a conversation with him to me is Joe Burrow when he on his A game.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
And
talking about
not
A
injured.
game Joe Burrow. I
Yeah.
ain't talking about regular Joe. A game Joe is the only person I can see that make it go in there because
Yeah.
Josh Allen already done showed me.
I
you
really
get a
forgot
bunch
about
of-
Burrow.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that's because Burrow can't stay healthy, man.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean,
And
he'll
I'm-
banger. I don't give a fuck about him. He'll banger.
And he
Yeah.
losing his players now.
And he from LSU. Two reasons to hate him.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. If he who I think he is, he ain't gonna miss a beat next year. But he may not.
I
be who
hope
think
he be
is.
offbeat like a motherfucker.
Nah, I
He
rock
better-
hard
you
with Joe.
crazy.
He better find a way to hold on to T. Higgins. I know that.
Oh, Higgins out of there.
'Cause
Yeah, he
said
was trying to get up out of there.
Yeah,
he
but
said he
and
want to trade.
Yeah, because they already franchised him. So I think they're gonna probably keep him this year. I mean, you can be disgruntled if you want, but nigga, they still finna pay you about 13-14 million next year. You ain't finna just sit out and miss
He
that
getting
money.
19.
Oh, did it go up to 19? Okay, I
Yeah.
figured it was. Yeah, you got to take that, Higgins, and then just
Yeah.
Hey,
Take that little 20 ball.
take that 20, bro. Just be careful. That's all.
You hear me?
But you got to take that 20, man. 'Cause ultimately, Jamar Chase the number one. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Higgins.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be the number one on that team. That's Chase's
Right.
team. And then they got Tyler Boyd as a strong number 3 that could easily move into a number 2 slot.
He a
Yep.
free agent.
Yeah, but they gonna keep both of them. I mean, they gonna
He
keep
said-
one of them.
He said he want to come home.
Where you from? Look, y'all still trying to get richer, huh?
He said he want to come. No, for real. He did say he want to come home. He from Pittsburgh and he played for Pittsburgh as
Yeah.
well.
I didn't know he was
College.
from Pittsburgh.
We'll take him. Pull up.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it just depends on how it go, man. We it ain't a lot more we can do. I can say that we only got like 15. I think we got like 18 million in cap space. So it ain't a whole lot more we can do.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool with just getting like another receiver. We don't even need like a big name like Justin Jefferson. We don't even need nobody like that. We just need a good route runner or either a big receiver, a good possession receiver.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Either way,
Nah, hey, I know.
y'all gonna sneak in the playoffs some kind of way. It don't even
For
matter.
sure.
I know y'all seen what I posted in the group the other day. Now let me tell you something. We mess around to get Michael Thomas. Y'all might well give us Super Bowl, man.
Man, stop that, dude.
Nah.
Listen.
Is he
Listen,
still
listen.
playing?
Nah, you hear me?
Listen. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
He ain't been good since
Listen,
2016.
just hear me out, man. Hear me out. Hear me out. That is 3 weapons for Tua. Solid
No, it ain't.
weapons. Yeah, it is, man. You imagine Michael Thomas in the red zone, man?
I can imagine him on the sideline.
Man, Michael
Listen,
Thomas
man.
ain't been hurt in about 5 years. He ain't been
Listen,
healthy
man.
in about 5 years, man.
Listen, that's what Miami is known for. We go get hurt players that's done busted up ACLs and everything else, and we turn them into playoff teams now. So look,
I've never seen that example.
hey man,
You gonna have to show me. Like,
Shannon, I'm finna spam. Listen, I'm finna spam Shannon Facebook ball for that shit. Now.
Oh man, he did that. I'm talking about a
Man.
nice little blow to the stomach.
Man, you
Oh,
Michael Thomas
man.
ain't built like that
nah,
no
because
more.
I've never seen that.
Michael Thomas ain't got
Oh,
that.
man.
He ain't got it in. He gonna end up having to go back to New Orleans, man, and retire. That's what he gonna have to do.
Oh man,
Yeah, I haven't seen Michael Thomas play since I was in high school. Like,
yeah, man.
That was like freshman year.
Injuries killing him, man. This done killed him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Andrew
He
says,
did
"Hey,
get
that
hurt.
career, let me get that up off you."
And what's the running back they had over there? The one that was
Kamara,
who?
Kamara?
Yeah,
Kamara.
Kamara. Yeah, Alvin Kamara. I mean, it seems like they just kind of got lost over these last couple of years.
Lost
It
in the
does seem
shuffle,
like that.
man. Kamara ain't even
Yeah.
running the ball no more like he used to.
And man, I used to try to tell people, "Oh, Kamara better than what's the white boy with 49ers?
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey." Yeah, I used to try to tell people, "Oh, he better than McCaffrey." Like, not no more. No.
Nah, he never was for real.
Well, I mean, Kamara had some good seasons though, bro. I'm talking about
Yeah, he
some elite
did.
seasons. Yeah.
But if you're talking
Oh.
about C-Mac, that's like 1,000 receiving and 1,000 rushing. Like you can't
Yeah.
really do.
And he used
That's
to have
like,
those kind of numbers too. And that was doing, but Shannon, I'm talking about during a time when he was flourishing and C-Mac was getting hurt a lot. He wasn't playing a lot of full seasons. That's why I'm
That's true.
saying the context doesn't change. I mean, I be forgetting New Orleans still an NFL team sometimes. Like when Drew
Just
Brees
forget all about
died,
it.
yeah. See, that's what I'm worried about with my Patriots. It's like I feel like people forgetting about us. Like I don't like that. I don't like that.
Hey, I saw Chop ask a question. What we think about
Kirk Cousins.
Atlanta?
Kirk Cousins.
I will say this. I don't think nothing about him because I still don't think they're gonna be good. But I just want to know who his agent is.
Man, he got the best agent in the
Ever.
world.
Like,
Ev-
like how?
Bro, he done ate good.
Like, what type of talking do his agent be doing to get this bread like this,
He
man?
got 100 million guaranteed, bro.
Ain't he 35?
And he got one playoff win, bro. Like how?
Bro, I don't get it.
Like,
His
the man just
agent
keep
must be a
getting
woman.
paid.
His
Man,
agent must be a woman.
Man, she giving it up tough, then.
Hey, that's the only thing I can see.
Man, she giving it up tough. Do you hear me?
Yeah,
Boy,
I'm with you on that one, bro.
bro, how are you getting 100 million guaranteed, bro? Like how?
How?
Kirk
He a,
Cousins, he's a good quarterback though. I
he a,
think
He
y'all
is.
are
he a
kind
He
of,
is.
glorified backup quarterback.
but he's
He's been
leading teams to the playoffs like every year. He's not winning. Don't get me wrong,
okay.
but he's leading them to the
So
playoffs, and that's what Atlanta needs. They need like an upkick.
Man,
Atlanta need another
Atlanta need a
superstar.
whole lot of everything.
Yeah, they do, man. They do.
But they've been missing a quarterback since Matt Ryan. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
especially
true.
now
That's
that they
true.
have Kyle Pitts and a decent O line. Like, I feel like they have a pretty good chance to go to the playoffs this year. And I think they ended up around 500 last year.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you,
Atlanta's not really my team for real.
Kyle Pitts is a really good tight end, but if your example of them going to the playoffs was Kyle Pitt, I mean, I think that says it all. You know, if that's their saving grace, it's not much of a
Bijan
saving
Robinson.
grace.
My bad. I forgot about Bijan Robinson. They got Bijan
Yeah.
Robinson out there. They have a nice little inside game. I don't know about the receiver
That
core.
boy Pitts told him he could have had that number. He said, "Oh, he wanted some more touches."
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they have a pretty good chance at going.
So they
to the
they
playoffs.
finished the season 7-10.
So do they make the playoffs?
Probably
I don't-
not.
Yeah,
I
think
see them
probably
going
not.
like I see an 8-9 record for them. I think they may
I
improve
see.
by 1 or 2
I
games.
see a good like 10-7.
I don't know, man.
I see a good,
I
like, 10-7,
still don't.
man.
I don't know if they're gonna be better than Tampa. I mean, they in
Yeah,
a weak
I was about to
division.
say that too, cause
And ain't
my
nobody
boy-
in that division won 10 games in the last 2 years.
yeah, they looking
Yeah,
like
'cause
the old
the
NFC
Falcons
South,
haven't had
you
a
know,
running
just
back
eating
or
up
a quarterback.
each other.
Yeah,
You about right though.
You could get 8 wins over there, hell, to get in the playoffs.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad y'all said that. I meant to write that down. What y'all think about Derrick Henry going to Baltimore?
It's gonna help them. I mean, it should help them, especially with the type of offense they run. But on the flip side, they bring in Derrick Henry, then they lose 2 linemen.
True.
So I mean, and they had a really good line.
Yeah.
So you lose 2 linemen, but see, here's the thing though that people don't be thinking about. You can't run Derrick Henry 30 times in the AFC North. I'm telling you that now.
Nah,
Nah.
you can't. You can't.
He
you
gonna,
can't.
You definitely can't.
he's gonna get hurt running the ball 30 times in the AFC North.
But you know what though, FJ, I don't think he's gonna be required to run 30 times.
That's true.
First off, at least in the regular season, we know Lamar gonna run. I
Yeah.
can't say about the playoffs, but in the regular season, Lamar gonna run. I mean,
Yeah.
so I think he gonna take a lot of them, but I think they're gonna be a good combination because
Oh yeah.
then you got that power back. You know, you got a real deal power back, man. So I think that's gonna be.
I don't think it's enough.
No,
Well-
I ain't gonna say it's not enough or not, but it's gonna be an improvement. It's still gonna go back to what is Harbaugh gonna do in the playoffs. Is he gonna say, okay, let me get cute in the playoffs now, or is he gonna say, let me dance with the girl I brung? You know, which is gonna be a powerful running game of Bruiser Brody, or Lamar making off the cuff plays. You know, if he gonna try to make Lamar Peyton Manning or something, then it probably ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I think they're getting at least 5 yards per rush, to be honest. With the O line
True.
that they already have. And of
I mean,
course,
they
knowing
should, yeah.
So let me ask y'all
Derrick.
something. Do y'all
But
think
that's the thing though, like
Dallas dropped the ball by not signing one of those running backs that was out there?
They ain't had no money. I mean, it ain't really. See, that's the thing, man. It ain't really. I saw a lot of people, mad because Dallas hadn't signed nobody, but they got a quarterback that they giving a lot of money to, and then you finna have to give him some more money, and then you're gonna have to pay CD Lamb, then you're gonna have to pay Michael Parsons. All them boys are on their last year, bro. They on their last year, so they
Dallas
didn't.
have to pay some money. They didn't maximize the rookie contracts.
Exactly. They didn't have so they really had no money to go get Derrick Henry or any of the other guys.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I think he gonna be held with Philly, man. I think that was a better pickup than Derrick Henry going to
Yeah, I do too.
Baltimore.
I
I
do
think.
too.
I mean, I thought they both were good pickups, but Saquon young and fresh, man.
Because
And
I'm not
with
gonna
a
lie,
new,
I think Jalen was hurt this year. They didn't want to bring it up much, but I think he was hurt. And if he had a Barkley this year, it would have really saved him a lot.
yeah, I don't do that. I think he will hurt stuff. I seen him
I
play.
don't know though, man. You got to think Swift played some good ball.
He did. He
Yeah.
did.
I think that team just fell apart, man. That team just started falling, man. I think they started having locker room issues, bro.
But man, Saquon, he probably top 2-3 back in the league though. I mean, he's still gonna get more production, and now he's gonna be running behind a. Well, I want to say a good line, but hell, towards that, I mean, I don't know, man. Philly just a mixed bag because, I mean, the whole first half of the season, even though they was winning, they didn't look like they should have been winning. Then they collapsed. So I don't know if I'm gonna get Philly from last year or Philly from 2 years ago. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I know I'm ready for football to start back up.
Man, already, bro. Like right now.
Yeah, right now.
I'm talking
ready
about
to-
right now.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what Alabama gonna do in the non Nick Saban era.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm ready to see
Yeah,
what the
it
Patriots
will.
gonna look like without Belichick. You got what's my boy from Seattle? He gone.
Hey, are they expanding the playoffs this coming up season or next season?
I think it's this coming season.
Okay.
I think it's going to 8, right? Or 12.
I want to say
12.
I think 8.
12.
I think 8.
No, it's 12 because they have the 4 teams already in the semifinals, and then they have 2 competing teams within each division. So that makes it 12.
Yeah.
Or yeah, like I just yeah, chop and confirm. But yeah, that's gonna be an interesting setup.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if Alabama's gonna make it this year to the at least the semifinals, but they may make it to the SEC top 3.
It depends on what them players
I
are
think,
like
I
they
think, I
got.
think
Because
12.
they,
I think 12 is enough though. I don't think you need to put no more than 12 after this year.
Oh, 12.
Nah,
That's
12,
plenty.
12 is enough, but they gonna bump it up in probably the next 10 years.
I don't see why they
Yeah.
would.
Now you'll have
Yeah,
somebody
12 is-
crying and complaining and all of that.
I would have stayed at 8. I would have went to 8. Cause at a certain
Yeah.
point, you want to make it to where the best and the best, and I just thought. But I know with them, it's probably a business decision. The more bowl games, the playoff games, the more money the whole system gets. And
Yeah.
you talking about millions of dollars, man. So I get it at the end of the day.
thing it does, though, is it open up those small schools to go undefeated all year, and you get a chance to actually maybe seeing them go in there and try to upset one of these schools.
Yeah, probably ain't gonna happen, but at least it's on the table.
Yep.
It's not gonna happen in Georgia, but it can happen to anybody else.
You said what
I-
now?
He said it's not gonna happen to the Bulldogs.
Man, I picked them to win it, man. They disappointed me, man.
Yeah, I don't know what. Damn, they had the perfect squad.
But you know
I
what
would
though? It was really Harbaugh's time, man. It was his time. He had been struggling over there with Michigan forever. So I was happy he finally got him one. But that boy got that title, he left the next day.
I told you he was leaving,
As
man.
soon as
That
I
boy-
got my check, I was
Man.
gone.
Hey,
That
that boy
boy
was
left
gone. He
the next
already
day.
had him. He was out of there. I said,
Yeah.
yeah, that boy gone, man. He going to coach Herbert or somebody. He wanted to coach Lawrence, but he
yeah.
was too loyal. He was too loyal to Michigan at the time. He wanted to take that Jacksonville job.
Oh yeah. So look, last thing, man, before we get off here, man. Gotta hear y'all predictions of this early in the game. Colorado Buffaloes. Cause we've been seeing they've been doing some good recruiting. They got some big boys coming in this year. Good use of the transfer portal. Do they improve from last year?
Yes.
Definitely.
Do they make a bowl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many games they win last year?
3.
think four.
Four.
I give them 7.
That's what I was gonna say. I give them 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'm looking at 7.
I
Maybe
got
8.
my ticket. They play Kansas this year, so I already done bought my ticket. I'll be there.
But see, they going to a totally different conference.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
yeah,
gotta see
they,
the
bro,
schedule.
you got, hold on, man, because I'm finna,
Yeah, I gotta look at that schedule real quick.
FJ,
Okay,
you look at that schedule, man.
oh
they got
yeah,
they got North Dakota State and Nebraska off the bat. That's 2-0. Colorado State, that's 3-0. Baylor,
yeah, they gonna be,
Oh no, hold on. You said North Dakota State?
yeah.
yeah, they
Well, I
warming
know
their
this.
head
Ain't
up,
that
man.
I know this Prime. Everybody gave him a pass last year. He ain't getting no pass this year. I gotta see what
nah,
you got.
I ain't getting no pass this year.
he
They're
not.
starting off at
You
least
got
4-1.
you got some horses coming, so yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
go and perform. Oh, he got Sap this year though on the
I got-
defensive side.
I got 9 wins off top, bro.
See,
I
I
have
was
8.
thinking 8.
Oh yeah.
I got 9 wins off top.
I
Call
got
him
8.
out.
North Dakota State, Nebraska, Colorado State, Baylor, Central Florida, Kansas State, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, and Kansas. For sure wins.
No Arizona?
I wanted to pick Arizona, but they add Arizona, and Arizona pretty good ball team. If they was at
Nebraska?
home, I'll probably go with the Bucks. They on the road.
What about Oklahoma State?
I don't know, man. Kansas had a straight squad this year, though.
Kansas, yeah,
Yeah.
Kansas be pretty good.
But all their
they be
dudes
pretty
left.
good.
They
I
left.
think I got 9 victories though. That's off top.
I mean, I could see it. The teams that you named off, I could see that.
I got 8 because I have an upset.
Yeah. I don't know. I got him at 8 too, maybe 7.
Maybe
But I tell you
7.
this, Prime, he better take his ass to. He better get a bowl game. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just I give him 7, man. I want to see what Shador do, man, with a new line, with a brand new line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all about that O line. We know what he can do, but it's all about if that O line gonna hold up.
Yeah, that's the main thing to look at. It's that line, man, because man, I ain't never seen a quarterback get hunted like he got hunted.
Man.
It was
Boy.
bad.
I tell you what though, playing the quarterback position in college football is it's not good, to be honest with you. And the reason why I say that is because of the NIL.
Yeah.
The NIL, I mean, it's killing it, man. You got a quarterback. We'll use KJ Jefferson for example. We'll use Shador for an example. These boys KJ got $1 million, bro. And you got the line probably getting $10,000 a piece. Like,
Yep.
why would I block for you, bro?
Oh, look, lunch
Right.
on you every day, bro.
That's you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
you
every day
pulling
lunch
up.
on you.
You pulling up to the facility in a Ferrari. You pulling up in a Maybach, and I'm still pulling up in a Honda.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
still tripping on KJ got like that's
KJ
crazy.
got $1 million, bro. So I don't know what
Crazy.
happens in the locker room, but I'm just saying one wrong move, the line gonna be like, oh, okay, that's how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And so this is the issue that you run into, bro. You got these linemen ain't making no money.
Well, what's the solution? Do you not do NIL?
Nah, they ain't getting away from that. That's over with. Nah, you gonna have to. I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna have to do. This is my thing. I think you need to put in some. Can y'all hear me?
Nah, what'd you say one more time?
Hold on,
I think everybody froze.
let me hop off real quick.
All right, bet.
It's
Oh man, everybody done left, man. Having a little bit of technical difficulties. Everybody will be jumping on pretty shortly. Let's see. Keith, they all They all had technical difficulties, man.
Hey, it be
Hey,
like
can
that
you hear me?
sometimes. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
I just cut out all of a sudden.
So what I was saying was, I think you're gonna have to make it incentive based. I think you're
Mhm.
gonna have to put some incentives in there to
Yeah.
make these players play better. Of course, give some more money to these guys on the line. I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
But where do that money come from?
That's the problem right there.
That's the problem.
That's
Like
the
you
problem.
can't make me as a star quarterback give my money. You
Right.
can't
Well,
make
no,
me
that ain't
do
gonna
it.
happen.
But
Yeah,
I
that's
know
not
I
gonna
know that
happen.
ain't what you advocating for. I'm just saying hypothetically, you can't make me give it. Now, if you're a good leader and you making all this money, you know they starving. To me, you just gonna have to do things for them, small gestures of kindness throughout the
Yeah.
whole year to let them know. The worst thing you can do is pull out your roller like Shador and pull up in your Bentley. That's the worst thing you can do. Just keep it cool. I ain't saying don't get it, but
Yeah.
don't floss it. Don't put it in
Yeah.
people's face because that's what people can't handle.
Well,
You know,
it's almost like what MJ said. I feel like they should have put stipulations on the money to these consumers before they even started. You know what I mean? And now these people are out here giving money away like they just want to, and now you ain't put no stipulation on how much they can get. Like you got a quarterback like Jefferson getting $1 million just to play for. Why go pro? He not even gonna make that his first his rookie season if he got drafted in the second, third, fourth round. So these kids are not trying to come out of school and they making bank like that.
yeah. You say, hey, look, you see the college women's basketball. They all staying in their senior year and trying to get an
Man.
extra year if they can.
Yeah.
Because it just don't make sense.
I mean, even like old girl Caitlin Clark. I mean, I don't know exactly what she getting right now NIL, but I know it's pretty big. When she go to the league, she taking a pay cut
Big pay cut.
because the NIL go away. That go away.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
And,
it.
and speaking of that, man, you know, hope maybe the next show we have, man, I really want to touch on that. It's very controversial, but I want to touch on this women's equal pay in sports. You know, I want to
Nah,
touch
not
on
during
that.
not during Women's History Month though.
That's why I say, but eventually we gonna have. And look, this may be the month that they need. Yeah, let me shut up for now.
Yeah, that is a
We gonna
very
have,
important topic though.
but we're gonna have to
Yeah.
touch on that, man, because man, I've been hearing a lot of stuff from a lot of these women basketball players that I just personally don't agree with. I think their perspective is skewed and off, and it's just some things I've been wanting to say, you know. So
Be
I
careful,
definitely
my
want to.
guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh look, I ain't no fool, but I ain't scared either, MJ. Look, I ain't never been one to hold my tongue all the way and respectfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely need to. Now, I'm just curious as to where y'all stand on some of this. Cause to me, a lot of it is just common sense. You know, like come on, this simple math. You know, if you generate $10, but you want me to give you 20, that just it's not even sustainable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see, and more than anything, I'm trying to see if I'm missing something. Cause I'm just trying to see if I'm missing something because I'm hearing a lot more women be vocal saying how things are so unfair. And I'm like, theory, I get it, but practically, I mean, if you're not generating, what do you expect? You know?
Yeah,
So
and I think a lot of that's gonna change pretty soon with Caitlin Clark. But
No, it ain't.
yeah,
You name Caitlin
yeah,
Clark,
it is.
man. Caitlin Clark ain't.
Yeah,
She
it
ain't.
is.
She ain't like
People,
that to
nah,
me.
they gon'
oh,
they
she a
gon'
baller.
switch.
She a baller. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying I don't think she tough enough.
Yeah.
What?
What she's done is she's brought a lot
Okay,
of
now do you
attention
think
to
she
the
gonna change
sport.
the dynamic of them putting?
I just don't. I don't think she tough
Yeah.
enough, man.
And that's what I was gonna ask. Do y'all think she gonna make a bigger impact and make them start showing WNBA more?
Yeah,
I think Angel Reese is the bigger draw right now. I know it don't look
Yeah.
like it, you know, but I think Angel could have a bigger impact than Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn is better, but I think Angel probably have because Angel's more connect. Well, I don't know.
I tell you what, this This is my opinion, man. Juju Watkins a freshman, and she better than Caitlin Clark, if you
Oh.
ask me.
She's a beast,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Oh my God.
Hey,
And when I tell you,
listen,
man, when I tell you the girl got every package, she got
Bro, I
every
was gonna say
package.
that's baby Kyrie.
I'm gonna say it now in front of Channing, and you can get mad all you want. Caitlin Clark is Steph,
No,
and Juju is Kyrie, and I'm taking
yeah.
Kyrie all day.
Every time.
I'm just
Every
keeping it real.
time.
Man,
That girl,
just,
hey, she ready. She ready.
I ain't seen no knock against Caitlin. I ain't seen her do nothing but shoot the ball. That's all I've seen from her. Period.
She's a shooter though.
She's a shooter. She's
I'm
definitely a shooter. But Juju got a bag. She can
She got
do
a real
whatever
bag.
she want to do, man.
Yeah, she got a real
And
bag.
it's untapped. It's a new bag.
Yeah.
It's untapped. We man, that
Yeah.
girl got
And
3
she-
more years left for college
Yeah, I was
ball,
gonna say,
man.
and she just a
3 more
freshman.
years is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she just a freshman.
Hey,
Yeah.
she got
No,
a
I
fade.
believe-
She got a fadeaway. She got a post up. She got it all.
Like you said, she
Yes,
just got the full
yes.
package. She
Yeah.
got the full package.
And
man.
I'm a fan of any person to come in as a freshman and you give your team a #1 seed. Listen, you got all my respect. Like that's what
Oh,
ball
yeah.
is about.
She about to show
she
out.
get all my respect.
She about
Yeah.
to show out in this tournament. This tournament
Yeah,
about
my-
to put on the map, bro. I know a lot of people know who she
Yeah.
is and follow them, but this tournament, this money time. So if she can produce
Yeah.
like I done seen her produce this year, oh, she about to be on the big stage. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
don't and her and Caitlin on the same side, right? Ain't they on the same side of the bracket?
so.
I know for sure. LSU and whatchamacallit are.
Iowa.
Yeah, I know for sure they are.
Okay, that may
I
be what
don't
I'm
know.
thinking about.
I don't know if USC on that side or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull
So
up
let
their
me ask y'all
bracket real
this.
quick.
Do South Carolina stay undefeated?
Yes.
Nah. They always fail somehow in March Madness.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know though, man. They be tiptoeing. They be playing around too much, to be honest.
Yeah, they do.
I
Yeah, they
think
do.
Iowa, bro. I think Iowa gets it this year.
Nah.
Ooh, that's bold.
No,
That's
Keith.
bold.
No,
Bro,
man.
Keith.
I think Caitlin finna put on. Look, so this what I'm saying. LSU, they too distracted now. FloJay, she making songs. I love her, but every day she got a song, and I love FloJay. I love her music. She got a song every day. Angel can't stop TikTok.
yeah.
I don't think they focused like they were. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just go and get them out the way. I think Caitlin finna show. I think she finna show improve this year, man. I think she finna go out with a bang, bro. I just really do. I really
I think
do.
it's you.
I know a lot of people, they feel like LSU gonna get upset early.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I may be wrong, bro, but I think this her year. I think she finna have put on a shooting expedition like we ain't ever seen.
Maybe it's just me, man, because I don't really care for her. So maybe it's
You
just
can't
me.
just have one player lead you all the way.
That's my
Bro,
thing right there. That's
bro,
my thing right there, Chan.
they just
That's
had
my
the
Never
same
thing.
seen
one-
that before.
What did that same one player do last year? Led them all the way.
Yeah, but they didn't win. Like,
I know, but the team
because
that
they
beat them,
had to go up against a team, like a team.
I know, but the team that
Or
beat them, I don't think they're gonna be there. I mean, South Carolina, maybe. I mean,
they're
but
not gonna make it all the way.
I
Yeah,
can't
Caitlin
see them
Clark's
beating
a
South
generational
Carolina.
talent,
I ain't
but
even gonna lie. I can't see her beating South Carolina by
we'll
herself.
see. No,
she can't
and I may be wrong.
Them.
I'm just impressed by this girl shooting, man. If she get hot, bro.
Oh yeah.
If she get hot, I don't
Like-
care who you put in front of her.
And she
Yeah, if
rarely
she gets
misses.
hot.
Like she don't hardly miss.
She don't miss. She
Like,
don't miss. You're gonna have to have.
like I ain't gonna
It's gonna take a team with a superior defense. Like you're gonna have some dogs on defense to get at her, and that's
They
why
gotta-
LSU was able to beat her last year because they did not fear her and they got enough faith every chance they get and they play hard. She
I
still
think you
lit them up.
I think you got a double team, honestly.
Yeah, I got high respect for that woman, man. She's a baller.
I got
She's a baller.
UConn. They got Paige Becker's back, and I think it's their time, to be honest. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
Hold on, UConn got Jackson State first round, don't they? Yeah,
I guess, I don't know.
Let's see.
I might call upset. Cause look, Jackson State gave South Carolina somebody that should run for their money.
Man, I didn't know Jackson State was 26-6. Man, them girls be playing some ball.
I
Hey.
didn't know that.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Look, hey, they might
Yeah.
give UConn a run for their money.
Connecticut playing Jackson State. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna tell you somebody else who to watch out for, man. In the men's side, watch out for McNeese State, man. Them boys went 30-3. They went 30-3 this year. They got LSU old coach Will Wade. Dude went 30-3 his first year down there.
Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Even Stanford is tough.
Yeah.
They pretty tough.
They might. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty good bracket right here. Yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath. I don't even know. There are too many good teams. Like I'm kind of shoot. I don't even know.
Yeah, that girl's gonna be. It's gonna be good, man. That Elite Eight is gonna be really impressive.
Yeah,
heard,
women's college basketball is actually more exciting to me than men's basketball
NBA?
right now.
Oh yeah. Oh, for
No,
sure.
not the NBA. But
Oh yeah. No,
yeah.
I was talking about WNBA. Yeah.
Oh
Nah,
yeah,
you
W-
100%.
oh yeah. I mean,
You
yeah, it is
100% right.
better than
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
WNBA.
I started watching men's college basketball years ago, like consistent.
Yeah, I barely watch men's
No,
basketball.
I
Men's
can't.
college
Listen,
basketball.
I watch the men before I watch the NBA right now, man. Men's college
Oh, no.
basketball. Man,
Man,
I
I'ma
guess
tell-
because I like college basketball. That's why. That's why I feel.
I used to
I'm
love it. It used to be my favorite, but that's back when you can watch players play at least 2-3 years and you can follow the team. It's too many one and dones now. So it's like, okay, I'm locked in watching you this year. Next year, you're not there. It's a whole new group. So I don't really like the musical chairs of it. You know, I like to be able to follow a player and build up with them. You know, I mean, I'm an Arkansas Razorback till I die. That's a given. But I mean, it's just always the players. It's just a revolving door now. You in this year, you gone next year. You got a lot of them deferring, going to playing in the other leagues. You know, so I'm not seeing the best in the '90s, in the late '80s, early '90s. When I watched college basketball, the best players in the world went to college and they stayed there, and you knew, you know, they competed. So I fell out of love with it probably 20 years ago. So I watch it during the tournament, and you know, whoever Arkansas playing or if Duke playing, Carolina playing, you know, you got to be a name brand team for me to watch now. I don't really.
Yeah,
take
once
the time
Villanova
out.
hit that game winner, I stopped watching college basketball
Yeah.
in the finals because it's kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even last year when I watched UConn win it all, I was like, this isn't even really a good game for real. I don't even know why I'm really here watching it.
Man, I love college basketball, man. I love it.
Yeah, this is my favorite time of the year, tournament time. So I'm following a little more closely now. But through the year, it's like, man, I don't even know who on the team this year. Like, cause whoever I was following last year, I about guarantee they not there this year. You know.
Oh, but you know who's really good though? Rob Dillingham. I haven't really been watching him for real.
Yeah, he
But
pretty good.
he's
And he
pretty good.
come off the bench.
I haven't
Yeah.
watched him. I've been hearing about him though.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching him, but I know, like, I see his highlight tape. That's pretty good. Like, he can be something.
Yeah, he may go 1 or 2. He could go 1 or 2, but you know, they have these foreigners over here. They had them going in top 5, and that white boy from Tennessee, he gonna go top 5 too. Cause he cold blooded. I done forgot his name, but he cold blooded.
Yeah, y'all getting Cooper Flag next year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Duke fan?
Man, most definitely.
You a bandwagon?
No. You must don't know the definition of a bandwagon.
I mean, not really. I mean, like, you just go with the winningest team. Like,
no. I've been a Duke fan since I was a kid, brother.
And you're a Steelers fan. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go with the most.
Nah,
winning
bro, it don't
team.
work. It don't work like that, bro.
Nah, man.
See, let me tell you something, bro. I hate to have to break this down to people, but I guess I will. Since you want me to, I'll break it down to you. So growing up, I didn't have nothing but 2 channels to watch growing up. So I had CBS and I had NBC. You know who played on CBS? Duke.
I'm guessing Duke. Yeah, I guess.
So that's who I grew up watching. So I just kind of that's who I started liking. And see,
Ain't
I'm
you a
still
Lakers fan too?
I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron fan, so I cheer for the Lakers.
Man, nah, man. You're
What you mean?
I already knew it.
What
If
you
you were a
mean?
Patriots fan, that would have really sent me. Because you're liking the
Patriots?
teams with the most championships. That's what
That's
the thing is.
yeah, but I didn't control that though. I'm telling you where I've been since I was a kid.
I
So I mean,
understand, but like you gotta branch out once you get more channels, you know what I'm saying?
But
you
Channing,
gotta
let me ask
branch
you
out.
something. Channing, let me ask you something. Why is Golden State your favorite team?
I like Golden State. I grew up watching them, like FJ, but
Okay,
it's not in
okay,
every
huh?
single sport.
Sounds
It's not in
familiar
every
though.
single
Same.
sport.
Same
It
thing.
sounds
No.
familiar.
FJ likes the best team in every single sport. He likes the Steelers. He likes the Lakers or LeBron. He likes Duke. He's liking the best team in every single area of the sport. I just like the Warriors in the NBA.
But it
But
just
you-
happened. But it just happened to be like that though. This who I've been with since I was a kid though. You see what I'm saying?
But
That's
Channing,
like
you do
Keith, like the
realize
Patriots.
Huh?
Keith didn't know they were gonna get Tom Brady. He was gonna be that great.
I started watching the Patriots when they got Drew Bledsoe. I ain't
Yeah.
a
Man, I
lifeline
don't hear
Patriot.
it.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not. And you know, I tell people all the time. Hell, we went 10 years and didn't even see the Super Bowl. I mean, it ain't like the Patriots won for 20 plus years straight. Like we had some roadblocks. Now, it ain't like this roadblock. How we hit a we didn't hit a roadblock. It's like a big hole in the road. We done down there in it. But man, bro, when you young, I started liking Michael Jordan because I seen as a kid, this shit is amazing. So
Yeah.
you're gonna like amazing things when you're a kid, and it just sticks with you. It
Yeah,
ain't
I
it
like-
ain't nothing more complicated than that.
I looked at LeBron and I was like, this is amazing, but I still like the Warriors.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
they
Like,
also
you
had
can
somebody
branch out.
amazing.
It's nothing wrong with being a team fan, but you can also be an individual fan also. You know what I mean? Like I got my teams. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm a Dolphins fan. My dad grew up watching Spurs and Dolphins, so I adopted his teams. But I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a LeBron fan. I like LeBron, but I'm gonna tell you now,
Bro.
I'm gonna give LeBron his flowers when he lead the league.
Bro, really, if you think about it, if you're not a Cowboys fan, Steelers fan, Raiders fan, I think that make them a Green Bay.
You can
Them
throw
a
the Broncos.
dedicated.
You can
Yeah,
throw
you
them.
might can throw the Broncos, but I'm just saying the top three, just like in basketball. Boston, true fan base, Lakers, true
Raiders.
fan base.
Raiders.
Yeah, I said the Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably when you look at it across the two big major sports. I ain't include baseball because I don't follow baseball like that. But you're probably talking between 60 teams. You're probably talking about maybe 8 to 10 franchises that got real deal fan bases that's not just in their city. Like, you know, like you go to Cleveland Browns. Cleveland got one of the best fan bases in football, but it's personal to Cleveland.
Yeah.
You ain't got a lot of Cleveland fans down here in Arkansas, you know.
Nope.
But the
Hey,
Lakers,
and what you
Huh?
saying there though, bro? Like even here in Little Rock, bro, the Steelers, it's a Steelers club here in Little
I
Rock.
know everywhere you're gonna have
Yeah.
a Cowboys club, a Steelers club,
Yeah.
a Raiders club. Like them real franchises with real fan
They-
bases, bro.
Dedicated. They dedicated to their team.
Yeah, they dedicated. So most other than that, you probably is gonna like teams based on the players you like. And that's okay.
Yeah.
What it is, you just gotta be real about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Just say you follow the player. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey man,
I know in
'cause
basketball.
I know you went rocking with Golden State back when Baron Davis and Latrell Sprewell and them was Chris Mullin and them was over there.
I was barely born.
No,
What-
because
what
he
y'all
wasn't
expect?
born. He
What
wasn't
y'all
born.
expect?
He wasn't born at all. I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
man.
I'm just saying, Channing, it ain't my fault because I grew up seeing these teams on TV every weekend, bro. That ain't my fault. I just happen to like those teams. And here's the thing, too. Duke ain't won a championship since like 2010, 2011. So I mean, and I still rock with them.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
got
find teams, bro. When you young, whatever catches your eye and excites you, that's probably what you're gonna gravitate to.
Yeah.
And like either said, if your daddy like this team or that team, He gonna put you on the gear. He gonna put the hat on you, and that's your team.
Yeah.
You don't really
That's
have a
it.
choice.
Well,
You
Man,
know,
my
That's
dad
how it
liked the
was.
Lakers, and I was like, nah, I ain't really messing with it.
I had a Marino jersey, and I thought dude was the best thing smoking. You know what I mean? And he ended up being a good quarterback.
yeah. See, in basketball, like I said, I'm a Michael Jordan fanatic. But when he came in the league, when I first started watching basketball, but I learned quickly when he left that you're not a Bulls fan, you was a Michael Jordan fan.
Yeah. I
Yep.
was kind of the same way, man.
Yeah,
Jordan
Yep, I
was my
was
guy,
too.
man. I used
yeah.
to cry when them boys lose a game, man. I was a big Jordan
Man,
fan. I used to
I
hate to see
know.
them boys lose.
I know.
Like,
That's what I'm trying to
Me
figure out
too.
where you went wrong.
man, you know,
He
just-
seen both eras, like you said. He
I
seen them
just,
play. Ain't that your excuse all the time?
It's
yeah,
the truth.
you know, sometimes it comes to a point in time where it's time to move on and time to find somebody else. And voila, how did you find the greatest player on earth to ever play the game?
Man, that 57 Chevy, people ain't gonna never
Just
move on
happened.
from it, brother.
Hey, I keep telling you my thing, bro. Jordan the best player, LeBron the greatest, man. I'm just saying. I'll break it down
Do
if
y'all-
you want
do
me
y'all
to.
ever
what?
think-
The best.
You know
Let me
what,
ask y'all
MJ? I could fool with that, except I would have it the opposite. I have it the opposite.
I would have LeBron at both.
I would have it the opposite. That's the only difference I see.
And people be looking at me crazy when I say that, man, because I just look at like the overall everything with LeBron. I look at what the NBA want to see. They want to see the family. They want to see all these things that he doing. That's what makes me say he's the greatest basketball player to ever play. A lot of times people say, "Oh, that ain't your family and the way you carry yourself ain't got nothing to do with what you do on the court." True, it don't, but in a sense, it does. In a sense, it does.
I'll be one of them to where I don't consider any of that stuff when I'm looking at who the best. You know,
No,
like
no,
me.
no. I feel you.
Yeah, and I ain't saying you wrong for it. I'm just saying I don't even consider that. I keep everything in between the lines.
That's true.
Everything.
That's
You
true.
know, so and I understand. You know, because even the outside the line stuff. You know, you take like you say, LeBron. He's very philanthropic. He done did a lot of stuff, but then it's a lot of players that have. Most of them aren't as vocal with it, and I'm not saying he's wrong for it because his name's so big. He brings attention to a lot of stuff. But I mean, if you go back and look at all of them and they charitable givings and things they support, they all support things on a big scale.
Yeah.
You know, some stuff is just more publicized, and I don't mean that in no negative connotation. You know, I just feel like that. But then, you know, being married, I mean, you take a lot of these players. You take even comparing Jordan to him. Jordan was married with multiple kids with the same woman for years. You know, he eventually got divorced. You know, but during his playing time, he was married. You know, so. But I have to stay out of that part. I feel you. I just look at that. Now, when I look at LeBron, man, I have to give him major props on his longevity. Bro, for him to still be able to be this good, it's definitely an amazing thing, man. I just feel like he missed his peak. You know, I don't feel like he missed his peak. I feel like his peak wasn't as high as it should have been, even though it was high. It was as high as you can almost get. No. What I'm saying is this what I'm saying. To me looking at LeBron, I'm more of a fan of a LeBron in the last 10 years than I was the first 15. I'm just saying me. The way I see him play now, the cerebral LeBron, the one that thinks the game, that knows everything about everybody, where everybody's supposed to be at all times. That's the LeBron I'm impressed with. The athletic LeBron that could jump out the gym and faster and stronger than everybody else. That was a great version of LeBron too. I just feel like if he was playing how he playing now, I feel like he had more than 4 titles. You know,
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
You said you feel like he didn't reach his peak or whatever. What was he supposed to do that he didn't do?
No, I'm just saying when I look at a player like LeBron, as good as he is, this me giving him all the props in the world. I feel like he should have won more. That's just me. I just feel like he still won. So if I'm grading the test,
would you think he should be 8-2?
I think okay, so first I think the Dallas one, I think that's obvious. That's one I think he should have.
In the first one against the Spurs, 2 for sure.
Yeah, okay. But when the Spurs came back and swept him, that was a really bad stain to me. It's like you got your horses with you. Kawhi was virtually a new player. Danny Green, who was a good 3-point shooter, he was a new player. Duncan was in this like 17, 18 season and never been athletic. So to me, he didn't beat. That wasn't a peak San Antonio team that swept them. And to me, the way they came out and just swept through them like that, I was like, that was a hard one on top of the Dallas. So I think those are two they should have had. So right there, to me, automatically 6-4. 6-4. I think he should have had 2. Then that Golden State one, I can't blame that one on him, the one they lost. But I also think if Kyrie don't get hurt, Kevin Love play, I think he's 7-3. So I'm looking at him like he should have between 7, possibly 8 championships. The 2 he lost against Durant, yeah, automatic. And that first one against San Antonio, the first one. So those are the only 3 that I'm like, okay, I get how you lost them 3, but that's it. I feel like 4 is an underachievement because unless
I respect that.
Yeah, so because to me it got to be, even if you win several championships, like Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning got 2 Super Bowls. I feel like he underachieved. Well, you say, how did he underachieve? He got 2 Super Bowls, 5 MVPs. He been to multiple Super Bowls. Yeah, he did, but I expected Peyton Manning to have 4 or 5 Super Bowls. That's just my expectation. Nobody else's. So that's when I say I would have liked to see him 5-5 or even a 6-4. Then to me now it's more of a conversation, but it's too many spots on the shirt.
And see,
Now,
that's why I don't put so much stock into an individual player winning a title, because it's a lot go into winning a title. I think the only year that I can probably recall where LeBron just flat out flopped was the Dallas. It was horrible, But other than that, I feel like he gave his all in the rest of those times that he played in the finals or going to the finals.
so you could so before you finish that statement, he went 10 times. So you telling me that time when they got swept by the Spurs after they had beat them the year before, you telling me you saw LeBron give his all in that series?
I think probably the Spurs and the Dallas. I think those 2 series was probably the only 2 that he didn't give.
And I agree.
All. Yeah,
I agree.
But the rest of them, I feel like he did everything he possibly could do.
So we take them 2 off the board. That means that's 2 losses. Then I said the 2 with Kevin Durant in Golden State. That's 4, but that still gives them 6.
Still give him 6. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like he shouldn't be underwater for his championships go as good as he is. And it's more of props to him, because to me, when you that good, I feel like he should have gotten a few more of those. Now the Kyrie one, when he got hurt, the first one against Golden State, that's the iffy. That's why I said 5-5 or 6-4. But I feel like he should have won more. And see, with me, I know I'm a little opposite with y'all as far as stats goes. I'm not big on counting stats. I'm not like right now. LeBron got over 40,000. If he plays 5 more years, he's gonna have 45,000.
Right.
He's gonna continue to add up numbers. Every game he played, every point he got is a new record.
Is it good? Is it good numbers though?
Well, if you're in the 10th place in the West, is it good numbers? Right? I know they're efficient numbers.
I still think that's my point though. I think it's still good numbers.
But we can also say this: we watched LeBron in the past have good numbers and still be able to drag a team top 3 finish in the league to the finals.
Well, now I don't think you're gonna get that from LeBron where he can drag. That's my
point. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. At this point in his career, because he's so smart and intellectual. And remember, I said I'm more impressed with the older LeBron. He just know how to manipulate the game. Like, he just so much more smarter than all his competition. He can get 30 points any night he wants. He big enough to where I wish he was going to block more and dominate. But okay, at this point though, you still good enough to put up numbers, so that's given. You can't say you don't have a team, because to me, you got a good team. I'm sorry, this ain't one of them Cleveland in the 4th year. Okay, and if it's not, then tell me this then, right? who's number one in the who's number one in the West? Top two teams in the West, Oklahoma and
Oklahoma and Minnesota.
How many stars do Oklahoma have?
They don't have no stars. I mean, Shea a
Right.
star.
So
Shea a
you got
star, but-
one player in Shea.
right.
Lakers got Anthony Davis
I would say
and
Greek,
LeBron.
bro.
I'm just saying my point is you don't have to have a stacked team full of stars to be a good team. You can
That's
look at
that's the thing though, Keith. You comparing a Oklahoma squad that's free. They're basically a free playing team in general. But when you play with a LeBron led team, things are gonna be kind of different. You're gonna have a lot more pressure on you. First of all, you playing in LA. That's pressure in itself. That's a whole lot of pressure. A lot of people don't believe it, but it's some facts behind that. But you playing on a team that's led by a guy that knows how to win his way. It's been done. He knows how to win his way. And see, here's the thing: a lot of people ain't giving him their respect. LeBron is actually taking the back seat the last couple months.
but really, if you look at since the All-Star break, he's actually stepped back up to the front.
No. His scoring has, but in general, that's why you see D'Lo scoring the way he scored.
Which is my whole point. You have to let them do it. Which is why I'm saying everything I'm saying. At this point, all you're doing is what you've always done, which is not leading, which used to lead to wins, which is not leading to consistent wins anymore.
So,
But you still get the benefit of the counting numbers because you're continuing to play. Tom
let
Brady,
me ask you a question.
he retired last year, right? Tom Brady could have played late this past season. He still would have got 21 touchdowns, another 3,000, maybe 2,800 yards. And so if he want to play, he can still keep putting his records out front simply off that. But LeBron is not at his peak anymore. And what I mean by peak is being able to do that on both sides of the court to the point where you affect winning. So I'm only talking about he doesn't affect winning anymore. Because these same stats would have got him a lot better seeding than what he is now 5 years ago, right?
Right. So if his numbers are still where they been pretty much his whole career, if his shooting percentage is pretty much where it's been his whole career, all of this type of stuff, rebounds, assists, all of that stuff is pretty much where it's been. What do you think the problem is with the Lakers?
I don't think that's a winning offense. I think the way they play still pretty much dominant I'm talking about through most of the year. I think it's been a lot of the same thing. And I'm like, at this point, LeBron needs to utilize more of his younger players, take over in the fourth quarter. I just feel like the way they play is not a winning formula.
But the offense hasn't been the issue all season. They can't defend.
Okay, which is what I just said. I said LeBron is only doing this on one side of the court. That's why I said he's not impacted. That's why I keep saying he's still so smart that he can get his numbers. I mean, then he still think about this. When you still say LeBron is probably in better shape than 90% of the league still now?
Yes, but I will say this: if LeBron had some point guards and some two guards that could defend, they would be top 3 in the West. They can't defend.
Like Austin an OG Anunoby type.
And Austin Reeves can't defend.
You're right.
D'Lo
okay,
definitely can't defend.
Okay, so that's cool, right? So then the Laker fans got to make up, Lakers, LeBron fans, whatever you want to call them, they got to make up their mind then, right? Because you're right. 2 years ago, it was Austin Reeves was the crave. He was the talk of the league.
Yeah, that's
right?
because he played good. He played pretty decent.
I know.
Good on offense.
So you're going to have to miss something. No team is 100% complete. No team. Maybe Denver, maybe. But I'm saying it's 8 other teams in front of them, and every team ain't Denver and every team ain't Boston. So I can go look at several teams and say, okay, yeah, Minnesota, you look good, but you young and wet behind the ears. You shouldn't be winning at this clip. Same for Oklahoma. I can look at the Clippers and say, the similar things about the Clippers. You know, I can look at Phoenix, who look horrible now. Dallas, they got a terrible defense. Sacramento been inconsistent all year. None of these teams have nobody but Boston, like we said at the beginning of this show. Nobody but Boston and Denver got a real complete team. So
That's true.
if them the only two teams with complete team, well, LeBron, I'm sorry, you can't have AD, you can't have all these good wing defenders, and then you got all the best backcourt defenders. Plus, we can't give him a perfect team every time.
No.
Sometimes he just
saying
got to
that, though.
figure out with the team that he got. Sometimes
No.
whoever you got, that's who you got to go with.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Out of all them teams you just named, they all play defense better than the Lakers. The Dallas may be a bad defensive team. The Lakers are a horrible defensive team. That's what I'm saying. If he
Dallas
had
is like 27th in the league, or is Lakers worse than that?
Lakers probably up under that. The guards score on them easy. If you watch, I watch Lakers play every night. If you watch them play, you get layups with ease on the Lakers.
Okay,
easy.
so when he drug Cleveland to the playoffs that year after Kyrie left, he drug them to the finals. Who was his guards then?
I would have to go back and look. Honestly, I don't really remember, but I will say
because they weren't significant.
Right. You don't have to be. I'm not telling you to be significant. I'm just saying somebody that can play some defense. Some halfway. Even if you go back and look, like even last year, one of the reasons the Lakers made it to the finals is because you had Vanderbilt that could play some defense. He was trash on offense, but he plays pretty good defense.
Ain't Vanderbilt still over there?
Vanderbilt been out for the last 2 months now. So I mean,
but you do got AD. You do got AD who is in the defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
I mean he's a big time rim. I know, but that's part of defense. So is LeBron playing defense? Because I know you want everybody else to play defense. Is LeBron playing defense?
He's not doing nowhere near enough. He's not doing nowhere near enough.
Which is the whole point of everything I'm saying. 5 years ago, he could have did that, right? So I'm saying this year he's playing and he's accumulating stats, but they're not hitting the same way. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing from Bron, man. Bron is great.
I know that. I know.
Yeah, I'm just saying at this point, the whole point I was getting at was the counting stats. Like, he's going to keep accumulating stats efficiently because he's an efficient player. He's never had a year where he wasn't efficient. So if LeBron continue to play, I expect him to be efficient and consistent. So that's a given. But at a certain point, like I said before, you can put a billboard up, and if I keep passing the billboard, I'm going to stop seeing it. So it's like LeBron, okay, if you're going to play 3-4 more years and you're still averaging 27, 28 points, but every year y'all fighting to stay in the play-in, eventually I got to start tuning you out. I can't keep.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So, but if you decide to still play, it's just about you just accumulating stats, and plus you just love the game. But that's why I'm saying I can't put that. The most stock I put in with LeBron is you played 21 seasons and you've been able to maintain your numbers, not your cumulative. But I look up and you still averaging 27 points through your whole career. You averaging 50+ shooting percentage your whole career. You've 7 assists your whole career. So I'm looking at the average over the time, not you got the most numbers. That just tells me you play longer than everybody else. He could have stopped. LeBron could have stopped 3-4 years ago. I'm just saying he hasn't moved up or down in my ranking.
I know he can't go down. He's still at 1. He can't go no higher.
No, that's why I said
I know you got him at number 1.
That's why I said in my ranking. I seen you looking to the right, so I thought you was looking in the mirror. but my thing is he can't. Him passing Kareem was a great accomplishment, but it didn't move the needle for me. Him getting 40,000 points, a great accomplishment. It didn't move the needle for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, them accumulative stats. But what did move the needle for me, that's been positive for him, it's like, okay, you still putting up the same kind of numbers you were 10 years ago, you were 20 years ago. That's impressive.
But so where did that move the needle to?
it just still went in the right direction, but it ain't past nobody. But at least at least he going. Look, if he can pull another title, then so now we having the Kobe Bryant conversation. Then if you tell me,
No,
hey,
we
he
ain't.
got to,
We
I
ain't
said
having
with
that.
me.
No,
we definitely not having no Kobe conversation
Yeah,
if
I
he
know.
get
'Cause see,
another one.
right now,
That's
yeah, that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. Right now, with me, it's a semi conversation, but I'm still a Kobe man. If LeBron can pull off another championship, I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, he got you, Kobe. You know. So now when we having that conversation, I'm be like, yeah, I think he just passed Kobe. But right
Man,
now, I don't have
with
him
the
there.
type, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speak for you real quick. I'm gonna
All
speak for
right,
you
go ahead.
because I already got him at 1. That's just me, but I'm gonna speak for you. If a 40-year-old LeBron can somehow, some way, I don't think it's gonna ever happen. I can't see it happening. But if a 40-year-old LeBron find a way to win a championship against these caliber players right now, you got to put him at 1, Keith. I'm sorry.
Well, no, it's gonna be context because I mean, like you take you for instance, you want to stack his team now. So what if he get a stacked
No.
team?
No, I didn't
I'm
say
just saying.
stack his team.
No, I know,
No.
but I'm just saying if you want to give him, if you create the perfect team for him, and you got AD and you got 2 strong wing defenders, and you give him you got 1 strong wing defender, and then you give him 2 strong perimeter defenders, and plus him, then with a good bench, then I gotta see. Okay,
I don't think you need all of that. I don't
I
think you
know,
need all of that.
but my point, that's what I'm saying. The context. If he leads the team he has now, which to me is fair, it's on par with most teams in the NBA. Right? I ain't saying they got a super team or the best team, but they got a team that can compete. And you know, I told y'all 2 months ago on this same show that I had him going further than y'all did because I know who LeBron is. You remember I said that. I told
Right.
you I could see him going to the West Final. So it ain't no disrespect to him.
You can see
But
him
if he-
going this year.
This year, I said that early 2 months ago. But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all say y'all really believe in him. I'm giving him more props than y'all are in this case because my thing is no. I'm saying what? Go for it. What?
Man, I'm all about facts, bro. I'm all about facts. And what I've been seeing, it's no way possible, Keith.
Bro,
They did it last year, bro. They did it last year. I give them all of that.
What I've been seeing is LeBron still is LeBron. And I think a healthy LeBron and a healthy Anthony Davis with what's your point guard name?
D'Lo.
Who? Yeah, D'Lo. I thought y'all said Elo. I was like, no, not Craig Elo, but D'Lo. He been stepping up. You mess around, catch a good game from Austin Reeves. I think depending on how, cause I will put the Lakers over Minnesota and Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I think they can beat those boys.
Yeah, they can beat both of them. Phoenix, Lord, and I hate it for my boy KD. I just done threw them out with the trash. So you take Phoenix out.
I don't know.
Do we really believe in Sacramento?
Phoenix
for
looking
real?
better right now.
Who?
Phoenix looking a little better right now.
Bro, like he said he watched every Laker game. I watch every Phoenix game. This is what I do every game. This on my kids, man. When the 4th quarter come, I don't care what Phoenix winning by, whether it's 2 or 22. I say they finna walk them down. I will turn the TV and I will start watching something else, and I pull my NBA app out and I just watch it go from 22 to 18 to 15 to 11 to 8. I see this every freaking game. Do you know they've been outscored by 230 points in the 4th quarter, bro?
Yeah.
Alone. Go look at the stats. They announced it. Over 230 points just in the 4th quarter. I love Kevin Durant. Bro, it hurts me so much because I know after they lose, I know who's gonna get the blame. So this brings me no joy.
He gotta get the blame.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
You're right. I blame him. Like, is this one of his biggest fans? I blame him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, from Phoenix, they can beat Phoenix. They can beat Sacramento. They can beat Minnesota. They can beat Oklahoma City. They can beat the Clippers. The only team I really don't see them being able to beat is Denver.
Man,
I don't know if they beat Minnesota either. But
Man,
that's besides the point. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying they
mean,
can beat them.
Yeah.
this
mean,
year
the
is a
Clippers
little
might
bit
beat
different
them.
for me, man. This year's a little bit different for me. Like I said, I know they done it last year, man, but the defense is just terrible, man.
Bad.
Austin
Yeah.
Reeves can't guard nobody. D'Lo can't guard nobody. Even
AD is hurt.
even what's the dude's name? Hachimura. He can't guard nobody. I mean, can't nobody guard nobody.
Nobody want to
LeBron
guard
is
nobody. Defense is effort.
LeBron is probably at his defense. I mean, and I think that comes with age. I mean, that's just
Bron.
fact.
Oh,
It comes with age. I mean, you're not gonna get a huge defensive effort from Bron. Now you'll find a game where he gonna rev it up,
Yeah.
and give you his best, but you're not gonna get that all the time from him, which is rightfully so. I mean, the man been in the league for 100 years.
He shouldn't have to be doing that.
But I just don't see the defensive effort this year. I don't see the effort. I don't see nobody stopping nobody. So that's why I think it's gonna be that's a tall hill to climb for me.
Yeah.
I got to see him do it, to be honest.
Yeah. I wouldn't put my money on them necessarily, but I think they got just as good a chance as anybody else getting to the West Finals. Now, once you get to the West Finals, you run into Denver. I mean,
the West Finals is tough though. I don't know. Even though, like you said, they did it last year, but I don't know. That's tough.
I got them in the semis. They're probably gonna lose against Minnesota.
Hey, and here's the thing, though.
Or a team like that.
Here's the thing, though. They didn't play bad against Denver in the West Finals last year. They didn't play bad.
Close sweep.
It was man. Every game was
gentleman sweep and battle rap.
Close, and they got swept. Like that just goes to show you how tough Denver is too, though.
Yeah, Denver. That's what I'm saying. Denver the only team I see. Okay, because Denver don't beat them like 9 times in a row.
Man,
so I'm like, okay,
they keep picking their head.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, maybe y'all can't beat Denver, but y'all can beat other teams. They can beat some of them other teams, man. If you just think about it, they can beat them other teams. I ain't saying they will.
Well, if D'Lo stop wearing these hair nets and he's putting his hair up in a bun and all that, maybe they'll be successful, man.
Man, you know this generation, man.
I don't understand
what you
it,
saying,
man.
I don't know, but yeah, if LeBron can some kind of way be he only had to be the best player on the team. If he can be the second best player on the team, I'll probably move him up past Kobe, Magic. Right now he bundled right in there with Kobe and Magic. They all fighting for that number 2 spot.
Y'all hearing this?
Oh, they've heard it many times.
Man, I can't.
I mean, it sounded crazy when he said it last time. It sounded crazy when he said it this time.
It sounds even crazier though. Like, even when he got to 40,000 points, you still can't really give him his props. Like, what did Magic possibly do?
You heard what you wanted to hear. No,
I'm saying, what did Magic possibly do to put himself above LeBron?
I watched Magic play basketball. Magic was a perennial.
LeBron play basketball.
Always his ass.
Bro,
you watch LeBron play basketball.
I'm sorry, but when I grew up playing basketball and watching basketball, analytics went everywhere. We watched people play ball, and we based who we liked and what we thought on what we saw. So I'm from that school.
And
I'm sorry.
Eyes can deceive you.
I know. So, but you asked me though.
Eyewitness testimony isn't always right.
You asked me though. So I'm saying I seen Magic. I mean, then we acting like Magic ain't got accolades.
He do, but he ain't.
Magic great here, all time great. Yeah, I don't think he in one category.
Who did you say was the best point guard of all time?
Magic.
Okay, so you already got him as the greatest point guard of all time. So that right there let me know that you hold him in high regard. So
yeah, I do. I just don't think he in one class.
I understand that. So, and see, I'm gonna tell you, I think I judge sports probably a little different from y'all based on conversation because I can never argue with y'all. If I look at the players of today and their athleticism, speed, strength, all that, of course, in a vacuum, these players are better if you place them right now with their speed and agility. I don't really judge sports like that. I judge it based on the time
I'm
you
talking
played,
about
the
greatness.
competition you
Like,
played against. And I'm saying when Magic played, if you were born then, Shannon, then you would have known that Magic was everything you see in all these players now. That's what Magic was then. Now,
man, I don't want to
if
hear
I
that.
know you
That's
don't want to hear it
nah,
because you're
that's
part of
crazy.
that.
You
How with the
said
80s and
no,
90s stuff. No, what I'm saying
Here's
is,
what you just said. Here's what you just said. Magic is the prototype for every single player today, and that is just gibberish. Because you know that's
did I
not
say
right.
that? Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. You
No, I
said
said what
everything you
I
see in
said.
players today. That's what
No, I
Magic
didn't say
was,
that.
and I'm
No,
putting
that's what
it.
I'm saying. You're hearing what you're saying. I'm saying
All right, what did you say?
what I'm saying is the same way players you see excite you now that you think are great. That's the feeling Magic gave people in the 80s when he came out. They introduced a whole new offense. His
That's
speed,
crazy.
the dude average. Okay, well, go ahead then. I'm gonna let you have it.
Who averaged what?
I
Who
mean, some
averaged
of the stuff you've said in your tenure on this show, I just can't believe you can stand on anything.
That's in the past. That's in the past. I'm just
Oh yeah,
saying
2 months ago. So you done finally got some sense.
that's in the past.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
glad to know
No.
you
I'm
got.
gonna bring this up. Magic was a 6'9" point guard in the 1980s, and you saw the we done with the 80s trend, right? And
I don't care about
how
that.
can
There's
you
just a bunch of
expect?
kids on the internet ain't got nothing better to do.
No, that was a grown man
I
talking.
understand y'all don't do nothing. Y'all sit around and play video games and shit like that all day. So y'all ain't got time
That
to
was a
number
grown
the
man. That
Twitter
was like a
fingers.
40-year-old man talking about that, and
Huh?
he was showing like MJ was hitting the side of the backboard in the first quarter.
Bro,
Like
are you
you can
telling me
watch
you
the whole
gonna pull
game.
out? So you telling me you gonna pull out? You gonna pull out one
I'm
or
just
two
saying.
clips? You see,
I'm
that's
just
why I
Gonna pull
can't
out
saying.
take
one
you
low
serious.
light and define the whole era, huh?
Channing,
Yeah,
you can't. Channing,
No,
you
watch
can't
the
do
whole
that,
first.
man.
No. Watch the whole first quarter of the 1991 NBA Finals.
Who won the
Watch the
finals?
whole first quarter.
Who won the finals?
Michael Jordan.
Okay. All right, I'm done
But
then. I'm gonna let you
I'm
watch
just
it.
saying,
And I watched
they
it. Like I
wasn't
remember
bad.
really
Like,
watching it. Like I actually watched it. Right? You went back on somebody my age and looking at some clips they put up on the internet. But I really watched it. So
Well, I will say
I
this
can't.
though. I will say this because I'm old enough to have seen a lot of the early '90s and all of that, which was good basketball. Then that was good basketball because that's what we had. You didn't have nothing else to go off of. That's what you
yeah,
had.
exactly. That's what
Which
y'all
But that was
had.
the
which
but that was the point I was building up to. You can't
yeah,
really
which
compare the eras, right?
which
Because
was good basketball. I mean, here's the thing: it don't matter what you do. It don't matter what you do. Everything has changed, whether it's sports, whether it's your job, whether it's your kids. Things have evolved, things have grown, people have grown. A lot more technology is out now to where you can learn how to do different things, especially with sports. And that's just what it is now. Does it make these players better? Yes.
Yes.
in
I
some
will.
aspects.
No, in
It's
all aspects.
no, it doesn't. Because
You
man,
can
for one,
look at every single
Shannon, I
analytic,
do
even
look at
ranging back to the 90s and the
Shannon.
80s. They have analytics
These
of the
kids,
80s.
Shannon, these kids
You
don't
have
even
analytics from the
practice.
80s.
Shannon, these kids don't even practice. All they do is gun a bunch of
Yes, they
threes.
do.
That ain't even the
Who
game
told
of
you that?
basketball.
Who told you that we don't run plays?
Shannon,
I run plays and
basketball
pick up
is
basketball.
basketball is right now is a running gun who can shoot the most threes. Like right
That's
now,
not
coaches
look
fuss
at
at
the Mind the
players when
Game
they don't
podcast.
shoot enough threes. Nobody
Look
plays
at the Mind the Game
defense.
podcast.
Nobody, dude, you got teams putting up 80, 90 points in the half because of
Yeah,
the
because
lack
they're
of defense
unstoppable.
and the amount of threes.
Cause yeah,
Okay,
and they
okay,
can
I
and
think
they
that's.
shoot
I think they.
threes.
I
So
think
if
a
it's
lot of that too
unstoppable,
is. I think a lot of that too is like kind of regular season play. A lot of these guys ain't putting a whole lot of effort in. We
that's
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
see that in the
saying.
playoffs though. I don't
I
think we'll see
know.
that in the playoffs.
All I'm saying is, man,
Yeah, the
you
playoffs
can.
is different.
It's really an extremely difficult thing to do to compare players through eras as far as could this player beat this player. What I do is just talk about the greatness that you displayed when you did play. I can't
Yeah.
control who you play because in 15, 20 years, the players are going to be bigger, stronger, and faster than these players. Technology is going to be better. It's probably going to get to a point where you can tear your ACL and be playing the next week.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Take a torn ACL pill.
yeah, exactly. I'm saying when you
Yeah.
played, how
Yeah.
great were you with your contemporaries? You can throw, oh, well, this person didn't play against this or what. I ain't got nothing to do with all that. But what I know
But I
is
feel like that about Bill Russell and Wilton. You don't be trying to hear that about them though.
no, but because I'm going about, I didn't watch them play. If you notice, I've said many times on here, I don't include players that I did not watch because
Yeah,
I can't give
I'm
a
just talking
full.
about how you said you only judge players off their contemporaires though.
Yeah,
I can't
that's what I'm saying.
I
The
can't help
players
that it
they
was
played
only
against.
8 teams in the league and they had all the
So,
best players. I can't help that.
so Dre, that's somebody's job that watched Bill Russell that's in their 60s and 70s to make the case for him. I don't have to make the case for Bill Russell. And I didn't watch him, so I can't make a case for him if I wanted to. So
So
all I
Q,
can see is Bill Russell. He won a bunch of titles, but then at the same time, he wasn't even considered the best player on his team. So I don't
Q.
know that. That's just what I hear. He wasn't getting the MVP. He wasn't getting the most accolades on his team. So I don't know. That's what it's too much I can't tell you about. So how I'm gonna come on here and argue for Bill Russell, and I ain't never watched Bill Russell play. And I'm not even a highlight person like Channing. Channing only knows sports
I
from
watch full
YouTube.
games on
I don't
YouTube.
even go back and watch YouTube stuff for Bill Russell because it wasn't interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? I watch him play, but the game was too slow. So
Yeah.
I'm not the right person to argue for them.
That's a little
I'm gonna
crazy.
argue 80s and up because that's what
You
I
know, the
saw.
60s was the highest pace of basketball ever.
I know
Just
that.
a fact.
Okay.
No, but the fact that you call it
It
slow
was the
just
lowest
only
skill level
means
ever too though.
Yeah, I'm just talking about
probably.
how they play. Yeah, and then you only had so many teams. Either way, I can't judge an era that I did not watch. I let you do that, Shannon. I let you go
So
back
I'm
and say
just
who, what, ain't what. I'm just saying what I saw in the 80s and 90s with the Jordan Magic era, how they played against the people that they played against during their time. I feel like they had a bigger impact, more success than some of the players y'all may say they play now. Yeah, of
so
course. I'm not listen, Shannon. I'm never gonna tell you Magic Johnson could beat LeBron James 1-on-1. That's impossible
I'm
to me.
just gonna ask, like, what puts Magic above LeBron in your case?
Well, I was trying to tell you several times, but every time I got to talking, you didn't like something I said. You interrupted me, so I don't want to waste time with that if you ain't gonna let me say it.
No,
But
no, no, no. I'm
yeah,
gonna give you 2 minutes.
2
Starting,
minutes is crazy.
I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to state your
look,
point.
I'm gonna just say I just like Magic as the point. I think he's the greatest point guard ever, and I just liked what I saw when I watched him play. I'm not gonna really get all off into it because anything I say, I already know
No.
your
Is
modern
Bron a
answer.
better point guard than
I'm giving you
Magic?
3 minutes to just state
Ain't
your
no
point
way.
and
Ain't no way.
give me
Not even
evidence.
close.
Who?
He asked me was Bron a better point guard than Magic. I mean, it's not even close. Now,
Okay.
if you ask me a different question, if you say is LeBron on par with Magic as far as basketball IQ, I say yeah.
I think he
But if
passed him. He may not
Yeah,
be a better.
I think Bron
He may
IQ
not
higher.
be. He
Yeah,
may
Bron's
not
IQ
be. Yeah,
way
he
come
probably
on,
higher.
not. He's
man.
not a better point guard.
Well, when you think about it, Magic really got most of his basketball IQ most of his assists during the fast break because of that era. But when you look
Okay,
at set offenses, Bron is really good at set offenses and knowing how to break down everything.
okay. What's the genius guy that helped to create the atomic bomb? What's his name? We always see the pictures of
Oppenheimer.
him with. No, not Oppenheimer, but the other one, the American, the one that with the funny hair. The one that everybody
Nah.
talk about the smartest guy in the world. You know,
Einstein.
Einstein.
Ooh, Albert.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Einstein.
Einstein.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Einstein was brilliant for his day. Now, if you got some brilliant people now, since they now have technology that you making say in a vacuum, oh, they knew more than Einstein. Look at what they invented and compared to what he invented. Yeah, but they got the ability to go back and look at everything he did, the people before him, and then build on it. That's life. Like kind of what FJ was saying earlier. The building blocks of life. You take what somebody else did and you build on it. But just remember, these players that you see play today, they would not be where they are if they didn't watch Jordan, if they didn't watch Magic. They are just building.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's true.
So I'm saying
Okay,
it's
then
impossible.
Bill Russell is better than Magic. Because
Some people
Magic
think
had to
that.
build upon Bill Russell.
Hold on
Magic had
now.
to
You
build
you
upon
going
Bob
too
Cousy.
far, bro. I be
just
trying to
talking-
be
No,
on
I'm
your
just saying,
team, but like
you could
we
say
be
that
in
all the
5 feet. You
time.
take this shit right to 15, bro. Hold
I
on,
know.
I need my floaties, bro. You taking me
I'm just
too
playing
far in the
devil's
water.
advocate.
But see, Dre, what
I'm
you
just
got to
playing
realize
devil's
about
advocate.
Shannon, he don't really have a lot of sports knowledge because he's so young. He think his knowledge, he think because he can jump on YouTube that's going to equate with what you've probably been doing 15 years longer than him. He don't respect that part of it. It's all about YouTube clips and going back and looking at analytics.
I'm just saying,
When
in
the
an
game
era
is
of
totally
knowledge,
different.
which I was born into, how
Bro,
would I not be able to access all of these things?
Bro, if you think about the 80s,
I don't see how you can think Bill Russell better than Magic.
bro, if you go look
I'm
at
not
the 80s,
necessarily saying that. I'm just saying everybody is built upon everybody. So
Shannon,
how
look
can
at
you
the
not?
game. Just look at the
How can
game,
you
right?
discount Braun because Magic came before him?
Shannon, it's not a discount, right? I mean, we can
I'm
all
not.
think who, yeah, but I'm saying we can all think who we like. We can all like who we want to like, right? Because all this stuff's subjective. So it ain't a discount to say that LeBron ain't your number one. I know LeBron fans think everybody should bow to the altar of LeBron. It's people
Oh,
out
Hey,
here that actually.
don't include
Hey,
me
I
in that.
I
I'm
know,
okay.
but you know, it's
I'll
fans
pass.
out there that think that if
Now
you
don't
don't
act like
agree,
people don't do the same thing for Mike and
it's
Kobe.
way.
They call
I'm
out
gonna
their Jesus.
tell you what the difference is, Dre. People in Mike's position, like people like me as a Mike fan. Mike been on top so long, I'm comfortable in my position. I don't have nothing to prove. LeBron is trying to take the title. Whether you think he's taking it or not, LeBron is trying to take it. So you got to go out there and prove all the time why he's taking it from Mike. I just sit back up and just stand on what I already done stood on because my ink is dry. I don't have nothing else to add. So it's gonna always be, oh, but LeBron just broke the record. Oh, LeBron just did this. Oh, LeBron playing at 20. It's always trying to tell me why he done passed him. I'm just sitting back like, nah, ain't enough. So people on my side don't have to do it as much because we're not chasing LeBron. We can't chase him because we already where we are. LeBron can only chase Mike. Mike can't chase him. So either you got LeBron ahead of him, if you do, it ain't nothing Mike can do because he ain't playing no more. If you got Mike ahead, then LeBron still, like FJ said, well, what if he at 40 some kind of way do this? Because his ink ain't dry. So yeah, I guess it's some scenarios out there.
I'm sorry though, man. If you can't, this just me, man. And this ain't even coming from a LeBron fan. If a 40-year-old can go win another championship, bro, and you don't make him the greatest player to play the game, something wrong with that.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with it because it's too many other players that, to me, would have probably had that capability that if they would have played that long, you probably could say the same for them.
Well,
LeBron,
don't
We
count.
can't get him extra
I know,
stuff though.
but which is why I already established. That's why I don't really go by the how many more extra years you playing, because then at that point it's a loser. Yeah, right. If I'm gonna go by y'all logic, it's a losing battle for me. I might well not never bring it up, right? Because
I didn't. I'm not saying LeBron can do this with the assists, and that stands for putting him up over Jordan. I already got him over Jordan. Like, to me, his ink is dry. If you ask me, unless he win a title. If he win a title,
it ain't dry. It can't be dry, but if he do something else.
Nah, they're just taking from 1A to 1B. You know, it would be 1A, 1B, but they're just taking from complete. It's just one now.
So what if he don't win one? Do he go down to 2A?
Nah, it'd be 1A. It'll still be 1A, 1B.
See, I entertain is he better than Kobe or Magic conversation.
That ain't even nothing to discuss.
I know. I'm just saying with me. I'm just saying that the world.
I'll entertain Kobe. I won't entertain Magic at all.
That's right. But see, we got three different opinions right here on this screen, just like that. I say Mike, Dre say Kobe, Mike, LeBron, or whatever order. You only seeing maybe Mike, but probably LeBron. I mean, that's three different opinions.
Look, no, hold on. Let me get it clear. I got Bron as the GOAT. If you tell me Kobe, I don't think Kobe in that league.
But I debate that, Mike, I debate that. Anybody else, I don't even want to debate it. Kobe shouldn't be in the conversation, but if you want to try to put him in the conversation, then I'll listen to it. But other than that, I don't even want to hear it.
Right. And see, with me, similar. I only hear arguments from Magic, LeBron, and Kobe, maybe Kareem. I'll listen to you, but I've already seen them all play, so I don't really know what more they can do. It'll have to be like FJ said, okay, LeBron win 2 more titles, he the best player on the team. Okay,
Nah, I
at
didn't
that
say
point,
2.
no, you said 1. I'm talking about
Yeah,
for me.
1.
I said kind of like what you're saying. You give him 1, he passed maybe Kobe and Magic.
Boy,
Give me
King be
2.
making it hard, boy. He said give him 2.
Well, he gonna have to get 2 because one win just gonna get him past. Okay, where he stands now, he's on Mount Rushmore. Like he's on Mount Rushmore. He just may be the 3rd or 4th head. That's what I'm saying. Cause you know how they got Jordan Washington, his head over here, and then everybody else kind of looking. Jordan is over here, and everybody else kind of looking at him. So really, I'm a big Kobe fan, but I'm not gonna go to my grave. I'm not gonna die fighting on the Kobe grave. I think he is, but okay, fine. But Jordan, it's nothing you could do or say. It's just to me, it's just already
Well,
done.
I feel you, but I do know what the sports world gonna say. I tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I know what
see,
the sports world
you
gonna
take
say.
what Chris say. Chris say, well, you take Jordan rings away, are you still putting him before LeBron? Of course not, because that means he wouldn't have been good enough to win 6 rings. I put him over LeBron because he was good enough and led his team to winning 6 rings. That's why he over LeBron. So of course not. What if we take LeBron 4 rings away and he only got the stats? Are you still thinking he better than Mike then? I mean, of course not.
Yeah,
I mean, back in my day, we based the best on who won, like the winners. Like my whole life, that's all I know. So I don't really get caught up in nothing else. Yeah, you're right. I got Jordan number 1 because I watched him play and I watched him win. Once he started winning, he kept on going. He had a higher peak. He had the highest peak. Now, if a 60-year-old want to jump over here and say, "Oh no, man, Bill Russell them had a high peak," hey, sir, I didn't watch Bill Russell them, but I ain't gonna argue with you. If you want to say that,
man.
but
that's the thing. You can't. I can say that to you because I have information on my side.
I don't care. You can say it. I don't mind you saying it. I don't mind nobody on here saying it. All 4 of y'all on here together. I don't mind none of y'all saying it. It's just not going to change my mind. That's all I'm saying. I'm not stupid. I watch basketball. I know LeBron is great. I didn't say, oh, I got LeBron number 12 or number 22. I said I got him behind Kobe Bryant, and I'm not the only one. Magic. It's up in the air. I just love Magic. So it's some biasness with Magic. And Magic was a great scorer. And to me, the greatest point guard ever. So I can say it if I want to. Because at the end of the day, 2nd through 4th don't really matter to me. I only really care about number 1. So the 2nd through 4th and 5th and through 10, that's just for fun discourse. We just going back and forth, seeing who everybody's opinion. That's all that shit is for. I only care about who the best, bro. So, yeah, y'all can have... Yeah,
it's all good, man. Jordan the best, man. LeBron the greatest.
I'm just saying to
and see, FJ, you burying yourself with that though. You said Jordan is the best, LeBron the greatest, and then earlier you said the reason you say LeBron the greatest is because he a family man and the stuff he do in the community. So I'm like, so the only way you're gonna jump him past Jordan, we gotta talk about stuff that ain't even on the court. I mean, come on, man.
I'm just saying, if you have an all-time leading scorer with 4 championships, has defeated some of the greatest dynasties of all time.
When I see a man that scored the all-time leading scorer, when I see a man that led a team in every category, that's has ever been done. So to me, that whole it for being greatest of all time.
I got you. So let me ask you one question then to that. And Shannon, it's gonna go to what you were about to ask. Do y'all think LeBron is the most careless basketball player of all time?
I can't.
What is that?
Do y'all think LeBron is the most careless player of all time? Careless.
I don't understand. What's your definition of careless?
Careless with the ball. Like, do y'all think he Do you think LeBron is careless with the basketball?
No.
Not the most careless ever.
Do you? What about you, Fred? Can you hear me?
Hold on, I can't really hear you.
Say it, Channing, to see if he can hear you.
Keith asked if we think LeBron is the most careless. Yeah.
Yeah,
Careless
I
player
know
with
how
the
it
ball.
He is
sounds.
careless.
Do you think he's the most careless player?
Yeah, if he's the most careless player. Which I actually have a statistic to say he's not.
Well, I mean, because he has the most turnovers in history. But don't nobody think he's
Yeah.
a turnover machine, right?
Yeah,
But he
he's
got
the
the most
most careless,
turnovers. He got the most turnovers. Why? Because he's played longer than anybody else. He don't have the most
I
turnovers.
see where you're going with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't have the most turnovers because he's just a turnover machine and always losing the ball. He just has accumulated more turnovers than players that's way worse than him because he's played way longer. It's worse than opposite. I mean, I guarantee you, for every positive stat he's number one on, there are stats that he's number one on negative.
I mean, if LeBron played or if MJ played 21 years, he still
We're
wouldn't
not talking
break
about
the
MJ.
scoring
I'm
record.
just talking. No, I'm asking. I'm trying to keep the context about a player while I'm talking about the counting stats. The
But I
same way,
understand
the
what you're
same way.
saying,
I
though.
know the same way. 40,000 is impressive, but not as impressive as averaging 27 over 21 years. Like I would take that over 40,000.
So
I'm saying you telling me LeBron averaged 27 points over 21, 22 seasons. That's more impressive than saying he accumulated 40,000.
He
That's
also
all I'm
has
saying.
less misses than Michael Jordan, Kobe.
LeBron actually has
all
the
of them.
most misses in basketball history.
I don't think so.
Well, go look at it. Go look at it,
Hold
Mr.
up.
Stat. Go look
Let me
at
look.
it.
I don't know that,
Now-
so I can't answer that question.
No, I sent it to y'all in the group chat, actually.
Yeah, just go
I
look
do
at
know
it.
he got I do know he got the most game winners in the playoffs on taking less shots.
You know why
I do know
Jordan
that.
don't? You know why Jordan don't? Because he wasn't in them situations where he had to take game winners all the time. They was blowing folks out when they started winning.
He still took more game winning shots than LeBron, though. That's what I'm saying. He still took more game winning shots. He got
do you
more
mean?
game winners. LeBron has more game winners on less shots. Jordan took more game winning shots than LeBron. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I haven't seen that stat, so I can't call.
Actually,
I believe.
So here's a stat I just saw. So
No,
Michael
what about
Jordan
the
has
one you went to go
most-
look for? What about the one you went to look? That ain't what you went and
That
look
may be
for.
true.
I
That
know
may
it
be
ain't
true,
no
but what
may
I'm
be
about to
true.
say-
It ain't no may be true.
That is true. That is true.
Okay, then I know.
What I'm about to say is,
But you
I'm
see
about
my
to say
point though,
is-
don't you, Channing? The numbers can
Not
be
really,
misleading though, right?
because you can.
But do anybody think LeBron
Not
is
really.
an inefficient player that miss? No, he gonna have more misses. Why? Because he done shot more than anybody else, and he a 50% shooter. So that tells you if this man's a career 50% shooter and he has more misses, that's a strictly accounting thing, right?
Yeah, but you're not going to score
Thank
the
you.
most points in NBA history by just playing multiple seasons. That
If you're
requires
as good as LeBron is, bro, we're not talking about
Michael Jordan
Robert
couldn't have.
Horry.
Michael Jordan couldn't have. He played 15 seasons and he still ended up with 32,000 points.
Go look at where they both were after the same amount of games.
Possibly, but LeBron did it
No,
on
it
less
ain't no
shots.
possibly. Why are we dealing on hype? You a
Michael
data
Jordan did it
man.
on
You
less
sitting
shots.
right in front of the computer.
Who had the most points at the same out of Jordan 15 seasons, the amount of games they both played? Who had the most points? Because if you go
LeBron did
look,
it on less shots.
what you're gonna do is see, but Jordan did it in the whole one season less worth of games. It took LeBron to get there.
LeBron's
And LeBron took way more threes and he took more free throws. So let's keep the full context.
LeBron was more efficient. That's what I'm saying.
If you look at their average for their career, Michael Jordan is 49.7, LeBron is 50.2. 0.5% difference. 0.5, which is nothing.
But what did Michael Jordan even have a glimpse at actually breaking the scoring record? I know people were saying LeBron
do you
was
not
going to
realize?
break the scoring record.
You do know LeBron averaged 27 points for his career. Jordan averages 30. So you tell me just simply math, Mr. Cornell. If they play the same amount of games,
That's
I mean,
not
we're
the
gonna
case,
just deal
though.
with math, right?
But LeBron had more longevity. Michael Jordan was declining at the
Okay,
end of his
so
career.
you're telling us something, which has been my argument for LeBron. I said the best thing about LeBron is his longevity. You're right.
Yeah.
So if you like a person that plays longer rather than a person that plays less but accomplishes less, then that's your man. I go by what I go by, my criteria. But but that's why I know you feel where I'm coming from, because you won't even answer questions directly. You bouncing
What did
around
he?
trying to.
What
I
did
mean,
he
you
miss?
already proved it. No,
What did he
we
miss?
already done got to the bottom of it.
I don't know what
I
you're
asked,
gonna
I
ask.
asked you who
All
had
I'm
the most
saying
misses.
is you can't just have anybody go ahead and break the scoring record. You've had multiple people play 20 seasons in a row. Michael Jordan even couldn't even pass 15 seasons. He had to take multiple breaks to see that longevity, which you did talk about. That's not something just anybody can do. That's not even something Michael Jordan could do. I guarantee you, if he played 21 seasons, he wouldn't reach 40,000 points. He probably had retired by then. But just to see LeBron keep going at a consistent level, that's crazy. And that's what my point is. That's not just something anybody can do. So that's why I count that towards my GOAT debate. And I understand you might not count it towards yours, but for you to put in a way like anybody could really just do that if they continue to play for 20 seasons,
Shannon,
I feel like that's kind of cap.
Shannon, you're inventing stuff. I'm only talking about LeBron. I've clearly stated that because LeBron is that great and played 20 plus seasons. Not Robert Horry, not Vince Carter.
I'm not talking
Kobe,
about Robert Horry and Vince Carter.
I know. So I'm saying if Kobe played 19 and he got hurt, he was hurt a lot towards the end. If Kobe would have played, he would have bust 40. And you can thank Michael. I know you can do all that all you want. I said if Kobe Bryant would have not been
Kobe
hurt.
Bryant played 20 seasons.
How many was he hurt? That's what I just said. He missed basically the last 2, 3. I mean, that matters, right?
Not,
it don't.
I mean,
okay. So if it don't matter, then okay. So if that don't matter, if we're
getting injured is a part of the game. I'm pretty consistent about that. I've always said getting injured is a part of the game. If you play 20
what's
seasons,
your point though? But what is your point? We know that injury is a part of the game. LeBron has been blessed by the injury guys. He hasn't been hurt too much.
Exactly.
Testament to him. So if he's the GOAT because he don't get hurt, then I can't argue with that. I can't argue with some of these points. Okay, you say he the GOAT because he don't get hurt. Fred say he the GOAT because he a family man.
No.
I can't win.
No. Time out. I'm not gonna let you do that, Keith. No, I ain't gonna let you put words in my mouth.
Earlier? You said he was the greatest because of what?
This I said that holds weight. That's one of the reasons I would say he's the GOAT. Because when you come in and your family looks good, everything is uptight. He ain't got a blemish on his record. That's why I say he's the greatest. In a sense, why I say he's the greatest. But again, I'm gonna go and tell you why I think he's the GOAT on simply basketball.
That's all I want to hear.
That's what I was trying to give you a while ago. So when I see a guy that come from down 3-1 and win the title, when I see a guy that lead his team in every category and lead the opposing team in every category, is amazing to me. When I see a guy that can go from team to team after every team that he go to is trash and turn around and win a championship, that's amazing to me. Even when I see a guy go down to the bubble, which everybody think it's a trash championship, the bubble don't mean nothing. When I see the way that they had to live, when I see the way that you don't have fans and it's just strictly basketball, when I see that LeBron is the only guy that's prepared, he the only guy that's prepared to face that type of adversity and come out on top, have his team ready to go when everybody's saying, oh no, we don't want to play, we want to go home. And he still came out on top, but everybody want to say, oh, that championship is trash, it don't count. To me, that's one of the hardest championships to win. When I see him do all of those things I just named that nobody else has ever done, to me, that says he's the GOAT.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go down that line, right? You said when he can come down 3-1, right?
Yes.
3-1, right? So we're gonna penalize Jordan because he never went down 3-1.
I'm not penalizing.
No, let you talk. I let you talk. I'm just speaking hypothetically. You can come back and address them. So we're gonna give more praise to the person that went down 3-1 and came back than the person that didn't ever go down, right? So then you said, what was the other point you said? I just had it on my mind when you interrupted me. You
when I said He
Go
lead
ahead.
every team and led the team in
Right,
both
right,
teams.
right.
Yeah,
I give you that one. I'm talking about the one you said. Oh, he goes to every team
yeah,
that's bad and makes them
yeah.
good, right?
Right,
So we're
right.
gonna penalize Michael for staying with the same team when he was winning his titles,
I'm
and we're
not
gonna.
penalizing Mike.
No,
I'm
I
not
know, but
penalizing
I'm just
Mike.
saying.
I'm just
I
making my
understand.
case.
No, but I'm saying you saying that in contrast, like you should be awarded points for that.
You
But we're not
should
going to
be.
award points for just sitting still, right? We don't award points for that.
No, he
We
can get
only
a point for that. He can get a point for
Yeah, I
that.
know. So my point is the same way a person to say, oh, well, he went to this team. I'm gonna look at okay, well let's break that down. I'm with Cleveland, get to the finals, but I don't really have a good team. So I get traded to Miami. But we're gonna mistakenly forget that Wade was there and we brung Bosh and we didn't win that first year. So then we brung Ray Allen and put a whole bunch of other pieces to make that not the team that was trash. How we try to make it sound like, oh, this team was trash when he got to it. That's not the team he went to. The team before the year before he got there was not the team he played with, right?
Yeah,
So then we're gonna go to Cleveland. We act
Mhm.
like Kyrie Irving wasn't there. We act
But they
like
were
he
still
didn't trade.
bad.
You can get in next, Shannon. We act like Kyrie Irving wasn't there. We act like he didn't trade Andrew Wiggins, who was a rookie, and bring Kevin Love, who was a perennial All-Star. We act like through the years he didn't pick up other great players. Well, not great players, but other good pieces. And we want to make it seem like this the team that Kyrie came in when he was a rookie. Like they only won 17 games and it's the exact same team. No, he put that team there. Oh, then he goes to the Lakers. Oh, yeah, the first year you get to the Lakers, no success. So you know what he did? Shipping all them out. Let me bring Anthony Davis in. And then I know we probably do different on the bubble, but who cares? He's still a title. But he brought Anthony Davis in and some more pieces, and they did win under unique circumstances, which, like I've said, smartest player in the league, the most mental strong in the league, all that. So yeah, it's no surprise. But we got to we can't just throw, every team he went to, he made better. Yeah, by putting pressure on the GM to get him a better team than the team he came to. So we can't just act like he just coming to bomb teams and taking bomb teams to the finals. No, he's going to get pieces that's understood before he even get there. So we got to add some context to it. And then the last thing I say, then I'll turn it back over to y'all. Every example you gave me was examples of stuff that done happened in the last 5 or 6 years. So you're saying basically that's when you start making him the GOAT. So he wasn't the GOAT his first 15 seasons. It's when he beat Golden State, right? That's what you say, right? When he came back from Golden State.
I think that solidified it.
So let me ask you this then. So had like Utah had the best record in the league when the year they won. Had Jordan went down 3-1 against Utah and then came back and beat Utah, would that have been better for Mike?
Yeah, I think so. I could. Right, it would. It could. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Right. See, that's why I was trying to get it. That's where we differ because I like people that don't go down and win.
Like, I feel it's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know. I respect everything you said and his comeback.
But to me, when your back is against the wall, when the world is crumbling down on you, and you got adversity on your shoulders, and you come down from 3-1. Of course, when you sweep, that's no pressure really. When let's just say you sweep somebody or you win 4-2 or whatever the case may be, that ain't it's pressure, but it ain't pressure. But when you down 3-1, that's a lot of pressure. And I think when you do that, when you complete that comeback, I just think that holds a lot of weight. When you can do it, nobody else has ever done it. When you can do it, I just think that holds so much weight.
Right. So you give more credit to I feel you. You saying, hey, I give more credit to a person that came back down 3-1. I say I give credit more to a person that won 3, retired, then came back and won 3 more. 2 3-peats to me is more impressive than a 1-3 comeback in the finals. I'm just saying me.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive. I'm just saying, if I'm putting them on a scale, okay, this player most impressive feat to me is 2 3-peats. This one's most impressive feat is a comeback from being down 1-3. Both are very accomplished. Both
that
are
is
very
a good
great
question, though.
Yeah, that's
I gotta take that to Facebook.
Yeah, so I just can't see in no universe where I'm gonna reward somebody. What's the term you use? the house was crumbling down. You part of the reason that it's crumbling down, but then you was able to save everybody.
You are
But
part
then-
of the reason. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you able to save everybody,
Okay.
and now we clap you. But me over here, I built my house with a strong foundation where it never crumbled. But I'm getting penalized because my home
No,
was sturdy. When
You
the-
can't
when the
put
earth-
you can't
when the
you can't put
earthquake
words
came, when the
you can't
earthquake
put
came,
words in my
baby,
mouth, Keith, because
we was
I didn't
we was
penalize
still
him.
chilling, huh?
I didn't
I
penalize
ain't know. I'm not
Jordan.
saying by default you are penalized. Like you didn't say nothing negative about Mike, but by saying coming from behind is better than never going behind, by default you're penalizing.
All I'm saying is coming from down 3-1 to me is a case to make you the GOAT. That's all I'm saying.
And I say
That's all I'm saying.
right now I feel that, and I say 2-3-peats is an even bigger case to make you the GOAT. So you're right. So if me and you both go in court, you're gonna put your case, sir. This man came from 3 down. I'm gonna be like, yep. I'm gonna say, sir, this man never went 3 down, and he won 2 times in a row. I feel like my scale gonna tip a little more.
And I gave you more in the bag other than just that one aspect.
Yeah, I know. Even other than that, we're gonna go to the same judge. Judge, this man has over 40,000 points accumulative over 21 years. Well, Judge, this man right here has 11 scoring titles and have the highest average per season, and he didn't play 8 seasons. He actually played 15.
Yeah,
I'm gonna think the average is a little better. So
I'm gonna think everybody else in the league was trash.
Or both times, right? Because
that's what I'm gonna think. I'm gonna think everybody else in the NBA was trash.
And you're right. And see, then I'm gonna think, man, everybody in the East must have been trash to let this man go 9 years in a row. Oh yeah, it probably was because he beat a Toronto, he beat an Indiana.
So can we say that same thing with the 2-3-peats?
You just said it. Like
no,
you
I didn't say that about the 3.
You just said I'm thinking everybody in the league was trash. So I said I'm thinking everybody in the East was trash.
So I think we kind of going back and forth, tit for tat.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
okay,
we are.
We good then.
We good.
Long as we good.
Goddamn, we good then.
No, can we do the same thing for Magic and LeBron though?
Man, it ain't even close, man. It ain't close.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, can we make that argument?
I mean, close if you mean both top 5, but
man, Keith need to lay off that alcohol, man. He need to lay off the alcohol, man.
Okay, LeBron got how many MVPs? 4?
I think so.
Yeah.
Magic
got 3. So LeBron got 4 in 21 years. Magic got 3 in 12 years.
Magic gonna keep on taking it in 20. Then it's gonna be in 22 years. Then it's gonna be in 23 years.
No. Let's not do that. No, let's hold on. Wait. Let's not do that.
Okay.
When did he stop getting the MVPs? Let's do that. What year was that? Let's
MVP was who? Magic or LeBron?
Either one of them. Either one of them. When did LeBron stop getting hit? When he got his 4th MVP, that was it for him.
He was in Miami.
Let's do those years.
I think it was 12, bro. Last one.
10 years.
Yeah, it was in. I think he was in Miami.
Let's not count all these other years with 21. No,
but see, you want to count them when we want to put out the counting stats, though. See,
no.
If we do average, if we just do an average, let's see what they all average. Let's see who averaged the most points, rebounds, assists. If we do that, we can be on the same page. Because the average is the only truly way to do it, bro.
Brian last MVP was 15.
15?
Yep.
15. No, that
Miami,
can't be
right?
That can't be right. Because
Steph
won
Miami.
the MVP. Steph won the MVP.
Steph won in 16.
And 15. He was unanimous in 15.
Yeah, you're right. That is right.
Yeah.
So he must have won in 14.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at Magic as a 5-time champion. He's been to the championships 9 times. 3 MVPs, 3 final MVPs. All-time leader in assists after Stockton, but he got the highest average. He got a high average in Stockton. I mean, Magic got his credentials. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You got that.
He does.
Yeah. So
But
I'm
he's
just
not
saying.
better than.
Yeah. So when you mix that and you mix the fact that I love Magic Johnson and that I cheer against LeBron James, it's an easy decision for me. But it's way more. I'm just being honest though. But cause now I get to pick mine. But like I said before, 2, 3, and 4, you can put them in whatever order you want. The 1 is what's sacred. It's gonna be the 1 is the sacred number, bro. I guarantee you, nobody cares about number 2. That's why everybody fighting for number 1. Because
I mean, I care about Mike.
You obviously don't. If you got him in number 2, you can't care about it. You can't. All I'm saying is, man, it's cool to put all these guys up here. All of them got their accolades, man. I just, like I said, winning is always gonna tip the scale for me because at that point, we know all of them are great. All of them can score. All of them can pass. All of them can do whatever they do on the court that led to multiple championships and individual accolades. So we gotta split her.
That's why I say though, man, when it comes to winning, man, it's a team effort, man. That goes for Jordan, LeBron, whoever else. I always consider winning rings was just one of those things, man. They're just a team effort because can't one person do it by themselves.
Okay, so let me ask you this then: who was the second best player through LeBron's era? Probably Kevin Durant.
Steph.
It's probably gonna end up being Steph. Probably.
I'm just talking about during the era when LeBron was winning titles.
In it,
well, yeah,
I ain't talking about
the last. Yeah, you would say KD was his chief rival. Yeah. So if you put KD on all those teams LeBron on, do KD win?
No.
What you mean? If you put KD on, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if you swap KD and LeBron,
no,
exactly. So my point is, even though KD is great and we know he's LeBron's chief rival during his peak time, you still could have put KD on there and they weren't gonna win 4 titles on all those teams. So my point is, yeah, it is a team game, but superstars will win titles in the NBA.
That's
true. It's gonna still come back to the superstar.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general as the team go over, the general team.
But it's still always gonna pretty much 99% of the time. And I ain't say 100, because you got your Detroits and teams like that. But 99 times out of 100, you still gotta have one of the best players to win a title, right? It's
That's
still
true,
that one individual player got to be at a high level.
I agree, but I'm a firm believer. A lot of people don't believe this, but I'm a firm believer that role players win championships.
Me too.
That I've always believed it.
That's a fact.
That's just me. I could be wrong.
To me, the Bulls had a better general manager to put those players around.
Okay, so now it's the general managers.
Well, no, okay. I don't go that far. I don't go that far.
So now it's the GMs. Next, it's gonna be the coach too, right? Who had the better trainers? So the Bulls had the better trainers too, right? That's why they won. Okay, we go down that road.
I've just always been a firm believer that role players win championships because I feel like outside of, I guess, the year or two that LeBron had where he didn't come up, 9 times out of 10, your star players are gonna always come through. They're gonna always do their job. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, and I feel like the role players is the one who makes a difference. That's just me.
No, I feel you. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't know a player, including Jordan or LeBron, that don't win without some good role players, but to me, basketball is a superstar league. To me, that logic holds more true in football. To me, football is a complete game because quarterback can't play on both sides, linebackers can't play on both sides. To me, it's a full team effort. I just feel like in basketball, if I take Jordan off the Bulls and I put Clyde Drexler on the Bulls, they don't even get one title, or maybe they get one.
You don't think so?
You think so? You saying Clyde Drexler get them 6?
No. I'm not saying 6.
Yeah, I said maybe get one.
I think he making squeeze out 2 with the Bulls, though, man.
I think 3, to be honest.
I don't know about
Channing. See, Channing, you being dishonest because all you do is hate and talk noise about Clyde Drexler. Don't come here now for
man. You can't. No, you can't talk down on Clyde Drexler, man.
But Channing have many times. Dre.
No, I have not.
Dre, we ain't never heard Channing hate on Clyde Drexler.
Definitely.
What? So you can't just come in when it's convenient, bro. You can't come
Clyde
in when it's
Drexler
convenient
won.
to do
He
that.
won them boys, man. He won them
Oh,
boys.
maybe in the grand scheme of things, yeah. I mean, our players today are better than those players back then.
No,
I'm
you
saying
told me Clyde Drexler. We said, man, Jordan did play against competition. Who? Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler. You know, like, but
No,
see now it fits your narrative, so you
no.
cool with it. You just
Clyde
yeah,
gotta be
Drexler,
when
he
consistent.
was.
LeBron
Hey,
plays a dude like Steph or KD, like those names hold up bigger than Clyde Drexler.
man, Clyde Drexler one of them dudes, bro. He was one of them
I mean,
dudes.
I'm
Well,
not saying Clyde Drexler is a bum for his era. I'm saying like they're gonna win at least like definitely 2, but I think they win 3 to be honest.
I think
I think they win
2 is
against.
probably the max. 2 is
I
the
think
limit I would go.
I think the Supersonics, the first one against the Jazz, and then also the one. I mean, didn't they play the Trailblazers? Yeah, the one against the Trailblazers.
yeah, okay, but either way, like I said, maybe one. That's max I'm giving. You know, and I love Clyde. I thought Clyde was great, but I mean, everybody know Michael was the difference. I mean, so
Oh, of
so so
course. Yeah,
so
he
so so do so
definitely,
so do
definitely.
Durant get in? Do Durant get one with Miami?
Oh, that's possible though.
Definitely.
That's
I think
possible.
one. I think one.
That's possible. Honestly,
At least one
I
for
think
sure.
so. I
I
think
think
so,
one.
bro.
Actually,
If
he
you
was
take
kind of young.
LeBron, and you give him D Wade and Chris Bosh with the shooters that they had, because Miami had some hell of a shooters. I think so.
I'm not saying he wouldn't, you know, but I'm just trying to make a point there.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah,
just being on the record. So my point is, you gonna have to have an elite player to win a title, right? But you still might not win as many, is what I'm going at.
yeah.
That's
That's
why I'm saying at
facts.
the end of the
That's
day,
facts.
it's still going to be like I don't know if they go 4 years in a row with
Yeah,
KD.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Could they get one with KD? Yeah, of course. I think they can.
yeah. I think they could get one.
Do he go back to Cleveland? Do they come down 3-1 with KD from
Not
3-1?
Katie ain't
Nah.
his skin ain't tough enough for that. He ain't tough enough
Exactly.
for that.
So my
Yeah,
point is, even with the role players, even with Draymond getting suspended, if you got KD, that LeBron effect is just
man.
totally different.
I'm not gonna keep letting y'all bring that up, man. I'm not
What's
gonna keep
that?
letting y'all do that, man.
Do what?
With Draymond getting suspended, man. I'm not gonna
No,
keep letting y'all do that,
bro.
man.
You know, no, hold up. Hey, you know, I am on the side of they shouldn't have beat him the first year, and they weren't gonna never beat him if KD came. So
Man.
I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm not on that. But I'm just saying. I'm just putting all the things that did happen. I don't
Yeah,
care about
yeah,
none of that. I'm saying at the end
yeah.
of the day, KD can't do what LeBron do.
No,
Period.
I don't think so. No. I
He
think,
can't do
like I
what
said,
LeBron do.
the only time I see where KD could probably get a ring in LeBron's spot is probably in Miami.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Wade is the leader.
Yeah. Wade was still the leader. You had a Chris Bosh, even though he was, third guy. Just with those shooters they had, I think they probably could
Well,
have pulled one off.
and then you
I
got to think
mean,
Chris Bosh whole game is different because LeBron was ball dominant. Now
Yeah.
you gonna have Mario Chalmers playing more of the point. KD more free flowing, so that means Bosh ain't stuck out at the
Right.
three waiting for a 3-pointer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then you gonna
Yeah.
see more Bosh game. You know, so but my point is he's still no replacement for LeBron.
Right. Overall. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's all I'm saying. You know, so I do agree that you gotta have good role players, but I don't care how good your role players is. You ain't got that. If you ain't got that dog,
Yeah, you still need that dog, of course. You still need that dog. Just
dogs is
from
what
over the
win
years,
championships, bro.
man, just from over the years, from what I've seen from these role players, man, I just feel like role players are so important, man, to if they don't step up and do at least part of their role, then I just don't think you have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
Nah, I got you. Got you.
It's hard out here, especially this day and time. In this
Yeah.
day and time, now back in the 90s, yeah, I think you could get away with it. I think you can get away with Pip doing what he doing on the defensive end, knocking down some shots. Jordan still doing his greatness, and then you get a couple threes from Paxson or BJ Armstrong, and you come out on top. I don't think that would suffice today.
No, and it probably wouldn't. But then we gotta also say you're not gonna build your team the same way today, right?
No,
Back
you
no back in the 80s. I mean, sometimes you have two centers on the floor, and I ain't talking about Carl
Yeah.
Anthony that can shoot a three. You
right.
know,
We talking about real
cause
centers. Yeah.
real centers, cause the game was coached differently. Play,
Yeah.
bro. I remember being in high school. I quit my 1 year in high school, wanted to go play for the Boys and Girls Club because at the time, and it was a mistake on my behalf, but the coach was so old school and we were playground kids. Like we wanted
Yeah.
to play, and you couldn't do it here at the Boys and Girls Club. This where the
They just
fun
let
is.
you, right.
This where bigger crowds fun, you know. Just in
Yeah,
hindsight,
the
I
ball
wouldn't have
club
did it.
league definitely was better than school ball for a
Yeah,
minute.
it was,
Yeah.
you know. And so, you know, and I'm saying in hindsight, you know, I would have rather stayed with the school, you know, just because of the long term implications. But you know,
Yeah.
it's different, man. It's just a different game.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
man,
Shannon, I
this
give
was
it to you, man. You didn't do so bad tonight, Shannon. You didn't
yeah,
do
he
too
did.
bad, man.
Yeah, he did. Shannon
Nah,
been
I just feel
contradicting
like
himself all night.
you're thinking the Magic more as better than he actually was, man.
Well, I one could say that about Steph.
Ooh.
Nah, man. Nah,
Ooh.
don't get off. Nah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk.
Ooh, I think on that note, we're gonna end on that note.
Yeah, I think that's a good ender. So let's not
Ooh.
do that.
Ooh.
'Cause I guarantee you,
Ooh.
is everybody your age and younger, the only ones will put Steph above Magic.
Ooh.
I mean,
Man,
I wouldn't put Steph above Magic. Come on now.
that man dropping bombs before he get off here though, bro. He
I
dropping
think
bombs on you,
I
Shannon.
think Steph is a better point guard, but I think Magic is greater also.
You think Steph is a better point guard than Magic?
I personally do.
Yeah.
No, you
Hey,
don't.
hey,
You don't
Keith.
think that. You
Yeah,
don't think that,
Keith.
bro. Don't tell nobody else that.
Hey,
I'm with you,
hey.
man. I'm with you. Hey, hold on, man. But hey, we want to thank everybody that tuned in with us for these 3 hours, man. It was happy to be back with the brothers, man. Really enjoyed y'all today. Channing, especially you with your comic relief, man. You definitely made it good, man. But man, we're gonna try to start getting back on here, man, at least once a week, man. Just kind of see where we go from there. But man, we appreciate
Already,
y'all.
man.
We appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man. Real good show. Man, y'all brothers got any last words? Channing, you barred. Dre, Fred, you got any last words?
Nah, man. Appreciate it, man. Whenever you know I'm available, man, it was fun.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got much, man. Like I said, I'm just ready to tune into this NCAA tournament. That's about it for me.
About to watch this Nuggets and Minnesota game.
Yeah. Already, man. Well, you know what they say when it's time to go. It's time to go. Peace.
Already.